Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second semifinal of the Chill Open 2018. You see which team is going to move on to the finals tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Not sure exactly what time yet. They're going to face the winner here is going to face off against Van Hayes. And so today our matchup is the Ducks eating greens really fast, taking on the undefeated Goat C9s. The return of Javo Fett, of course, on the Reinhardt should be a lot of fun to watch. With me today, I've got Monocro and I've got Shikami. How
Hello.
are you guys today?
Hello. I'm all right.
I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, we're going to see some spicy plays. Are we going to be starting on Oasis, McFreeze?
We are indeed going to be starting on Oasis.
Oh, yeah. Do you think... No, I'll save that for the game.
Leaving the viewers wanting more, I see.
I've just got a number of questions about how Goat Sands are going to approach their team composition now that the hyphenated is out of the bag, and Goat Sands have a fairly competent hit scan player to deal with a Pharah, and Oasis being a Pharah map, I just excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, they've only fully had to deal with a really capable hit scan player once before when they played against the blue team and say EB's hit scan. But they've had a fairly easy road in terms of hard Pharah counters besides that. So we'll see how that goes.
Which is a very, very competent diva. If they put him on that, I could see the pressure being enough to win the match. But it will also depend on which one of the three Oasis submaps we get first.
All right, so just waiting on the teams to get ready here. So, you guys, what do you guys expect to see in the long term out of this entire match? Who do you think has the edge if we go all five maps?
It's a very even matchup, honestly. I think I would give the very small benefit to Goat C9s, just with Jabo Fett back on that Reinhardt, which he's looked so good on. But it could really, really go either way. This is like shaping up to be one of the best matches of the tournament for sure.
I'm quite excited.
All right, so we're just waiting on a technical issue here before we can get started. Waiting on the teams to get ready. But we will. Our first map is going to be Oasis here. A lot of Pharah play we've seen, definitely, from the rest of this tournament so far. Of course, Hyphenated always on that Pharah. And Bitter still showing it a lot as well.
Yeah.
So we could see that battle, that one-on-one.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how City Center shakes out if and when we get there, because something that we should also definitely mention is both these teams are basically incapable of running dive. Jabo Fett does not play anything but Reinhardt, so he can't switch on to Winston. And for various reasons, due to hero flexibility and hero pools and what they're all playing and stuff like that, Ducks eating greens are also fairly locked into this death ball as well. So we'll see how it shakes out when we get on these dive maps like City Center coming up here.
Really? Can two questions play Winston?
I don't believe so.
Oh, man.
Well, whenever
if he could, Poplio, they could swap him off to the Genji, get Barty or Hyphenate on to an off tank.
Yeah.
Probably like a road. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it might be it might be possible, but I was talking to Poplio a little while ago, and maybe this is two trade secrets to let go on stream, but he said that they basically can't run dive, and I haven't seen them run it yet in this tournament. So, and to your point about two questions, whenever they've wanted an Orisa, which they've only played a couple of times, they've put him on as support and put Scare 966 on that Orisa.
That makes sense. I think I recall that in our actual game against them.
Yeah.
So we do have a... Still waiting. Ducks Eating Greens having a communication issue here, trying to get the chat worked out. Okay, looks like they are ready.
All their quackers in order.
The quacking will commence. Both teams are ready, so without further ado, we're going to Oasis. Start this best of 5.
Welcome to Oasis.
Best of 3 in the map, right? And it's best of 5 maps.
That is
Just as a refresher for anybody who hasn't been watching the tournament.
Shikami, as always, is accurate. All right, so we are going on to going on to the gardens for the first map of Oasis. Farah's Playground, as it has been called. So it looks like what we're seeing out of Goat C9s, we're going to see Witch onto that Junkrat, and Hugin on that Diva. And on the other side, we've got Ducks Eating Greens running Reaper, actually. Reaper Farah with the Zarya. And no Mercy as of yet with the Farah.
I'm less convinced that Goat C9s are going to stay on their hovers than I am about the other team. Mycelia is not very confident in his Lucio. You might just be doing the speed boost, then switch to Mercy thing.
That's
You'll
definitely
see sometimes on King of the Hill. I'd be very interested to see Barty stick on this Reaper, but I'm not totally convinced it's going to happen.
think
Maybe they
Reaper
want to counter Jabba Fett's aggression, though.
Already knows how to click on hit.
Reaper is
They're
happening.
committing.
And of course, Reaper looking very snazzy in that green. Let's see. Ducks going on the low ground, hyphenated, flanking around the backside here. Getting a few rockets in. Missing that
Early
Mercy
tech.
rocket so far. Ooh, Scare steps in the trap. Bittersteel wins the Farah battle. The Rez is going to come onto Jabba though.
Mycelia gets isolated when taking that.
Nice punch after Bitter. Already going to be... Oh, Papio actually getting 2 kills here. Getting that high charge. I think he can take everyone out with that Zarya laser beam. Just like that, it was looking like it was going the way of Goat C9s, but Ducks flip it around. Papio already at 85% on that Graviton.
Now this is so hard to attack against this comp on Ducks Eating Greens with the Reaper and the Farah.
There's a lot of small chokes. Looks like they're going to be taking the interior rep.
They're just leaving Bittersteel alone and winning this round. Here comes the Graviton, but it's eaten, actually. Oh, man. It's a huge play out of Hugin.
A Hugin play.
Wow.
No, nothing.
Rocket Barrage out of Bitter just to clean it up.
That's going to be the
You're
goats.
gonna run. Just a amazingly perfect timing play out of Hugin to eat the Graviton. Just like that, it goes back over to the goats.
Ultimate economy is looking pretty fair across the board.
Oh, Hyphenated gets a long range hit onto Hugin. Are they gonna be able
That's
to
gonna
res
be
that?
huge.
It is gonna be res.
Rezzing
Riptire
Diva
doesn't get
awkward.
anything.
They weren't able to really pressure with that Riptire though, so it's kind of beneficial.
Bittersteel getting deep into the back line here.
We managed to farm up 3 holes.
Bittersteel just goes behind Scare and takes her out behind the shield.
The Ducks are in a...
He's getting free shots.
Bitter's going to be cleaning up here in a moment.
What we're seeing here, just Bittersteel knows no one's able to look at him. No one's able to take him out. He's just doing what he wants.
Yeah, that was actually a fantastic Riptire by Wit. She hit it as the Mercy was rezzing Hugin, so they couldn't pressure the res. They couldn't pressure the res or the pick at all. And what that meant is Diva just basically got back and back for the cost of a res.
So they've got all the ultimates online. Ducks Eating Greens do. But if this doesn't work, this might be the end of the map right here. Not a lot of time left.
Gigantic
Oh,
shatter.
huge shatter.
Only picks up one. The follow-up wasn't quite there. Still, they end up picking up
Both rocket barrages used. Actually, Hyphenated gets the better of this one with that graviton in play. It's a 2-on-1. Is Bitter Steel going to be able to get any kills here? Scare gets the fire strike onto him. We'll go to 99%. Oh, 2 questions.
Oh, bit of a fat finger there. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Coalescence is
2
used.
questions able to leverage that fat finger into a little bit of pressure onto the tank line.
Did force Javo to move back. Now, looks like all 6 are going to be coming in for Goat C9s. Hyphenator now, though, has the advantageous
They're
position.
dropping dangerously low. Gets
Bart.
caught.
Party going deep. Has to
Tank
raise
line down to
away.
the duck.
Jabo falls. Here comes the Riptire. Take out Mycelia. That's a big pick. Poplio back on the Diva. Chasing down the Mercy. Will get her.
This is a knockdown dragout.
Party will fall. 2 questions falls. Poplio's D-necked. Can he stay alive long enough? Overtime is going to be in effect. Is anyone going to be able to touch here for Ducks Eating Greens?
Scare might be able to charge it.
Hyphenated is going to get on the point. Oh, big shatter out of Scare.
Catches Winch, she's down.
So now we've got 3 on the point, but Mycelia is taken out. Here comes the Death Blossom. Going to be getting 2, actually. And now Ducks Eating Greens looking strong here. They've got to clean up these kills, though. Biopanda is down. No mercy on either side. 2 questions keeping everyone alive with that Moira.
What an absolutely heroic stall. Scare came through the back, landed a fat earth check. Ducks managed to engage on it decisively. And now it looks like they've got all 6 on the point.
Yeah. I'm not sure who exactly did it, but whoever did it committed the cardinal sin of playing against an ulting Reaper, which is do not panic boot them, because if you're not careful, you'll just boot them into the rest of your team, and that's exactly what they did there.
Huge conch rocket combo from Bittersteel. Drops the barrage. No res gonna come in.
Gets taken down by Poplio. That's
Counter barrage from Hyphenated. Res is gonna come on to Bitter, but Poplio gets the kill with the self-destruct. Self-destruct
This is
from Hugin. Hugin's gonna get taken out before he can get back in the mech. Now Hyphenated looking for that Lucio. Not gonna get the kill, but does get the Mercy.
Under Biopanda drops, Bitter Steel has no more pocket.
Bittersteel gonna fall. Ducks Eating Greens looking strong here.
Eating Greens have the pharmacy advantage too.
Delicious is was fantastic.
Just down to Jabo Fett on the point. He's gonna go down. And
The stagger
gonna
is
take a
unreal.
miracle here. Ducks Eating Greens will take the first map.
What an opening round. This is going to be a good series.
That one went back and forth a few times.
Yeah.
A lot of hero plays coming out from both teams. Bittersteel landed a particularly heroic barrage. Scare managed to actually contest the point in the very last millisecond of overtime, which ended up taking the whole round for Ducks. I had good reason to be excited about this.
5, 4,
All right, so both teams coming out with the Rhine Zarya.
round 2. Capture the objective.
Moira from 2 questions. So on that Mercy. And again, both teams running that Pharah.
Goat C9s in particular seem to be really big fans of this. Oop.
Oh, Hyphenated going in deep. But a double fire strike out of Jabo Fett. And this is going to definitely go in the way of Goat C9s unless Hyphenated can get some heroics here. Will not. Goat C9 going to be moving on to that point.
Yeah, Goat C9 seem to be really big fans of this double projectile DPS line with the Pharah and Junkrat, which in traditional wisdom you would say isn't very good against Hyphenated Pharah, but it's opening up so much pressure for Double Fett, and it's kind of working out for them.
Winning that ground war is definitely
Yeah.
important. Ooh, rocket from Hyphenated gets through the shield. Takes out Felicious.
Biopanda does manage the res though.
I require
Scare with a big charge, but the hammer, the flanking hammer from Jabo. Just get one, get a fire strike, and now the ult's coming out. I think it gets killed, but Bitter will get the revenge there.
In both fights there, Jabba Fett managed to get a double kill with a fire strike. That's rare.
Alright, so
Again, the all that poke from the Pharah and the Junkrat is really softening them up and putting a lot of pressure on for Jabba Fett to really get aggro.
Poplio has swapped off the Zarya onto the Roadhog. Interesting here. See, they're trying to push into this small room. Hyphenated on the flank, trying to... Actually, will get the kill on the Witch. That's pretty big. Valkyrie gonna come out from Mycelia. Directly for the shot. Pin, not gonna find the kill though. Now Ghost C9 still on the point, but Ducks eating greens might have an advantage here if they can get actually to the point, but the Java Fett's not letting them anywhere close. I think it does get the kill on the Bitter. They need to move in now though. It's already up to 90%. To start getting these kills. Back visor on the flank from Barty. Oh, big shatter! Stops that.
Caught 5 people out of some Jabba Fett.
Hyphenated though. On the flank, dropping the barrage. Bitter drops his own barrage, but Poplio kills him on his neck. And Witch gonna have to back away. Almost kills Poplio, almost gets the DMAC with the trap, but just barely had enough health left. No supports up, so it would have been a problem.
Poplio may have learned from HDD. He got a number of passive kills in their last game against...
Look at this Bitter still on this Doomfist now. Already on the Widowmaker, but there's no Pharah. This is going to be interesting. What's Bitter still going to do? He's going to look for 2 questions. Not going to find him. But the uppercut will get him. Oh, but Biopanda will fall. Hyphenated. Getting a lot of work done now. There's really, without the Pharah, there's no pressure on Hyphenated at all. Bitter is going to swap off to the Hanzo.
He almost switched to the good hero, but then he thought better of it and switched to Hanzo.
I think Barty swapping to Widow is particularly impactful.
See, Ghost C9 looking to go up onto the high ground. Pin on to Poplio. And actually Bitter gets the kill on the Barty. Huge shatter! And then Graviton comes out from Hugin. Riptire's gonna clean everyone up. Self-destruct. Ghost C9's just gonna wait it out. Now it's only Hyphenated left on the point. Barrage leads to pressing Q to respawn. And 99%. Barty gonna have to touch. See what he can do with that SMG. Not much.
Hey, he manages to trade out Bitter Steel.
Reinforcements are coming in. But Mycelia will fall. Scare going for the charge, finding nothing. Javo does get the kill on the 2 questions, but actually Hyphenated getting some work in with these rockets.
Ducks
Gonna have to touch the point. Ducks actually getting the respawns here. Bitter Steel back in with the Hanzo, but the defense matrix gonna make it only 1 kill, and Ducks actually flip it back.
Yeah, huge by them. Wow.
Both rounds.
Yeah.
Only gonna be 1 more opportunity here.
C9s will have 1 more fight. Bitter is on that Diva now. They're going triple tank for this last engage.
Barty
Jabba Fett has the shatter. He's looking for it.
Barty swapped over to the Tracer. Get back and touch the point fast. Ooh, Java Fett will fall early.
And he fought.
And Biopanda went in for the res, but got killed by Scare. Now it's really desperate for Goat C9s. Bitter Steel gonna get DMAC'd. Everything going the way of Ducks eating greens. They're gonna take this first map.
Oh, man.
Gotta see. Goat C9's probably looked at as the favorites coming into this match. Ducks eating greens pick up Oasis.
Yeah. I really like the way that Poplio played that last fight. Very proactive there, getting up on that wall and really pressuring their backline, not letting Dabo Fett just do his thing, playing super aggro. And it kind of split Dabo Fett's focus, actually, between aggressing as he usually does and trying to protect his backline with the edge of his barrier. And he got picked for it. And that was that.
So, big win for Ducks eating greens really fast. I'd say Hyphenated really looked good on that Pharah. Definitely gave Bittersteel a run for his money. And, you know, just, you can only ignore the Pharah for so long, I think is what we learned on that map.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely seemed to be the case. Hyphenated eventually just got away with murder.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what map the goats pick here, since, as we said before, oh yeah, also, because this is the playoffs, they do have to pick a hybrid map. So it's between King's Row, Eichenwald, and what's the other one?
Numbani?
Numbani, and there is Hollywood.
Right, Hollywood, yeah.
And Blizzard
Oh yeah,
World.
and Blizzard.
Remember Blizzard
Right.
World?
There's so many hybrid maps.
They made so many maps.
Yeah.
I like hybrid maps.
When did they put so many maps in this game? I gotta ask you.
But yeah, as we were talking about before, it's both these teams primarily run Deathball, so it's next to impossible to pick a map that goats are good on and ducks eating greens aren't. Aside from maybe a Deathball map that doesn't love Pharah, perhaps. But we'll see what they pick. Maybe I can't really think of one that's very particularly anti-Pharah though.
Most maps have some vertical space.
Yeah.
Numbani, I think, might actually be one of the harder ones to play for,
Yeah,
just because there's so much high ground. And
I was
like,
just about to
attacking
say,
DPS can get into it.
Numbani might be their best choice here. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah.
That's if they practiced on Numbani or have any strats.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of teams have been practicing on King's Row or
Yeah. Even then though, that's anti-Pharah, but it's not particularly friendly to Deathball, is the thing. At least on point A. So it's a very weird situation that they have to pick from here. Maybe Blizzard World would be their best choice, actually.
Ooh.
I knew it.
Yeah,
Well, the pick is going to be King's Row.
shaking my head.
The joke on Masalia is I can't even read chat right now.
I can.
King's Row is the pick.
Oh, that chat. No, I can't read that either.
Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot really talk to the chat
Yeah.
because of the delay.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so just waiting on Ducks. Okay, they have chosen to attack first, so they're swapping over to the red team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Ducks are going to be crying too much about having to play King's Row. It's a pretty underrated Pharah map and obviously very Deathball centric.
I think most teams are happy to play King's Row most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Even times I lose King's Row, I hardly have.
Yeah.
All right, looks like the teams are ready to go. So, heading into King's Row. Everyone's
Now
favorite map,
entering
unless you like to see more than one map. Okay, so teams are loaded into the game. So, again, both these teams like to run that Reinhardt. But I wonder if we'll be seeing any Orisa possibly played on this map as well. We often see that high ground defense, but with Goat C9s on the defense first, they're going to be running the Reinhardt because they only play Reinhardt.
Yeah. If anyone was watching Jane's stream earlier today, he was talking a lot about this particular Pharah defense that McFreeze was just talking about, and we've seen a couple times in this tournament where Pharah Orisa sets up on this high ground and you just kind of hang out there and poke and poke and poke, and then wait for kind of your own engagement. And Jane on stream earlier today, I'm told he was going very in depth into the nuances of that team comp, and I missed it, so I can't say anything else about that.
Wow.
So you all thought I was gonna say something interesting, but
You
nope.
got no information for us at all.
Nope.
That's
Not
really
at all.
helpful.
I really do hope that the Doomfist pick is not a joke. I think, unironically, that with the way they've got the triple tank lane set up with Lucio,
Looks like
that it could be
real.
pretty effective.
Bittersteel is coming out. Triple tank. Doomfist is real. He's strong. He's my friend. Barty, though, showing this Widowmaker. And the Pharah, of course, out of Hyphenated. Gotta wonder, are they going to be able to pressure Hyphenated with only basically the Diva able to contest? Hyphenated is going to be on that Pharah. Barty looking for those shots, not going to find much with the Rhine shield in the way. Here with a nice fire strike, takes out Bitter, and now with a pin on to Jabo.
Gigantic hole in the deck.
Scare really coming into her own as a Reinhardt here. Almost at full Earth Shatter charge already. Takes out
Hyphenated.
So, I was a fan of that Doomfist pick. I forgot they were on defense. That makes me like it a whole lot less. And
Bitter is going to swap
and,
to the
and
Genji
Bittersteel
immediately.
did get picked very quickly.
Problem with the Doomfist is you go in, then you gotta get back out.
Yeah.
Did not accomplish the second goal.
I think tragically Hyphenated took 5 damage in that entire team fight.
Bittersteel will be back onto the Pharah. Good thing for Goat C9s is they died so fast that they're already ready to defend right here. Two questions gonna pop the Coalescence. This could actually break that shield. Jabo gets a nice counter shatter to prevent a lot of that follow-up damage. As they still actually Bittersteel will get Hyphenated, but still 5 on 3 here. I see they're gonna try to get that res, and will. Goat C9's gonna have to back away. Papio so high charged, and will DMAC Witch as well.
An
Now they-
incredibly aggressive position out of top lane.
Goat C9's really gonna have to reset here. They've got nothing to stop Barty from hitting these shots.
Double Pet's about to get picked.
This payload just gonna move all the way. Basically no contest.
Now almost 6 minutes to get this last thing. It's one of those situations where, like, if you can get a miracle hold here without them completing the track, great. But you're just gonna try to win as many team fights as you can. Try to bleed the clock as much as possible for your attack.
Bittersteel looking for Hyphenated, but not gonna find it. Jabo gets a nice charge on the Scare, but Barty does get the snipe on the Bitter. Self-destruct. Ooh, gonna get the Far Mercy. There you go, that's exactly what you need to stabilize there.
Maybe
Self-destruct.
it's not coming through on stream because our camera person Merc has the chat muted, but decent amount of trash talk going on in the alt chat right now. It's good to see.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Bittersteel has swapped onto the Genji, of course, wearing the Soul Dynasty skin. Hopefully, it'll go better for him.
Well, here's the thing about the Soul Dynasty skins. They're boring.
Yeah, but they're good.
They're boringly good.
Huguenot also on the Roadhog. Oh, Scare with the
Wow.
turnaround. Jabo went,
himself with 2 questions.
Jabo went to a very aggressive shatter. Now Scare, your own shatter. Oh,
what a
the
hook!
hook from Hugin stops the pin. Poplio doing so much work on the Zarya here. Gonna force them back. Malicious gonna go low, but gonna be healed up. Ooh, Barty though gets the shot. Gravelpet is back, but for how long? Graviton is gonna be eaten by Witch. Yet again.
The poke
They're
damage.
going in
that
aggressively.
the,
Here comes the blade from Bittersteel. Gets Barty, gets 2 questions.
He played the team piss special.
Is that gonna be enough? There's still 4 alive.
It should be. They have the respawns coming in on defense.
Bittersteel looking for Hyphenated, but gonna be healed. Can't get the finishing blows here with that
He's
Mercy
dying though.
pocket.
That Mercy is. Mycelia is doing such a good job keeping them up, and they can aggress here. They have a numbers advantage now.
they're still a little bit out of position on that last one.
Yeah, he got really antsy trying to get a finishing pick on that team fight, but he just couldn't
Intersight
find
is
it.
gonna be used here from Barty.
Double Fett's barrier is down right now.
Ooh,
Okay, it's back.
almost got the kill onto the Mercy. Big shatter from Scare once again. No barrier there to block it. Here comes another self-destruct though. Not gonna find anything. Hugin popping the whole hog. Gonna be able to find anything. No, will go down. There's another grab. Not gonna be eaten that time. Jabba does get 1 pin, but no kill actually. And this should just be cleanup.
Yeah. Nobody was doing any damage to Hyphenated there. The amount of poke damage that Ducks put out is just ridiculous.
There was a nice. Those C9s were able to take 3 minutes off the clock, but still a lot of time left for Ducks eating greens.
So we talk about Jabba Fett a lot in this tournament and how so good of a Reinhardt he is. He got outplayed there by Scare 966 in that final engagement. He was holding the cart and his barrier got broken, and he just had to kind of hide behind the cart for cover, but it let Scare 966 just kind of walk up and shatter the team, even though he technically did get his barrier back in time, but it just didn't matter by that point.
When he got the 5-man shatter, I truly thought that was when we were going to see the rush.
Okay, that might be a bit over the edge. Well, we'll talk about that later.
That's fine.
Okay.
Everyone, I think, knows and loves the voice lines from a certain Poplio.
You ask me. The Brits have their heads on straight. Right.
All right, so we've got the defense here from Ducks Eating Greens, running the Widow and the Pharah.
I'm assuming that Bittersteel is about to be a coward, but we'll hope that he's not.
I want to believe.
Yeah,
Bittersteel has never trolled me before, and he never will.
true.
Strong possibility he'll be playing Hanzo into this team.
Are we gonna
Something
see
has
it?
gotten into Bittersteel lately, McFreeze. He used to be the nicest guy, and now he just keeps owning me relentlessly.
How about this? You want Symmetra?
Yeah, I do.
Here we go. Bitter on the Symmetra. With the Magician
this-
skin, of course. For extra power.
Oh,
Yep.
it is.
Symmetra if he's legal in the playoffs.
Already getting a lot of charge here. Which gets the snipe onto Barty. That's pretty big, but they're able to take out Jabbo. Are they going to be able to res
Interesting teleporter
this?
there. Interesting teleporter there. Bringing
Not
them into the
gonna go for
hotel.
this.
Ducks and Greens have 4 of their team members into hotel.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is what you want.
They
Hyphenated
don't
just
really-
shooting rockets into there.
They don't really
No
seem to have a
tank with
plan now that they're in the hotel, is the problem they're now facing.
Bittersteel does get the orb onto Barty, but not going to get the kill.
They're both kind of jockeying for position around the point. Jabba goes in.
Bittersteel has the photon barrier alive,
That's quick.
but Jabba Fett will fall. Are they going to be able to do anything with this? Graviton will come out from Poplio. Oh, they use 3 ults here. They use the barrage, they use the coalescence, they use the graviton, but they will
this
have
is-
3 ults left.
This is pure theory crafting on my part, don't get me wrong. But I think what you would want to do if you run Symmetra here, which they're now swapping off, is to get onto the high ground behind them with the teleporter, where the Orisa usually sets up. Maybe put the entrance behind the statue, so you can't really see it that well. You have to move up to try to break it. But again, that's just purely speculation on my part.
Alright, so big Rhine battle going in here. Jabbo misses the charge. Bittersteel now on the Genji. Oh, Biopanda gets taken out. Hyphenated with another long-range rocket.
Small picks onto the Goat C9s are really hurting their offense here.
Which will use the infrasight. Oh, big flank out of Jabo, but is anything going to come of this?
Bitter does get a reset. He's in the backline right now.
Poplio with the bubble up. Already going to be able to get the shot. Jabo going for those flanks that have worked so well, but Ducks Eating Greens have done a very good job of killing, not allowing those C9s to follow up. Ooh, Barty with a nice shot on the Witch right there.
Every small pick they get is an extra 15-20 seconds before they're really going to be able to engage.
Oh, Valkyrie used and the sound barrier, but there's been 2 kills already. Graviton gonna come out from Poplio. Ducks Eating Green's gonna win this one decisively again.
Right, Ducks Eating Teams, that's a team kill.
It's so hard to address on this team if they're the ones getting the picks and not you with this far a widow when you can't run dive basically. Like when you have to go death ball and just kind of slowly move up there against this gauntlet.
The dive wouldn't be the choice, I think.
Which going with the Brigitte here. No Widow. Jabo gonna charge in. Ooh, 2 questions fades out of it. There's the grab blade. I made drops the barrage, but too late. There we go.
Perfect
they
grab
finally
from
get
Fugan
that
there. Bitter
Graviton.
follows up great. We will get it.
Nice reflect kill out of Bitter's Tail on a Barty.
Yeah. Also, big news during this transitionary phase. The Chicago Cubs just came back from a 7-3 deficit to beat the Cincinnati Reds. Just so everyone knows.
Thanks.
Important facts to know about it. You could have made those team names up and I wouldn't even know.
Ooh, they're still reflecting the Moira Orb, most powerful ability in the game.
My favorite baseball team is the San Francisco Shock.
They're bad.
They're a baseball team, right?
Probably.
Already looking for the shot. Ooh, Witch is gonna fall. Isolated again. Not really being contested. Just laying down this damage. Long range. Shatter. Not gonna find anything. Scare does go down, but I don't know. It's just Bitter left alive. C9's gonna have to reset here.
Feels like
Gotta get out. Okay, Firefinder will get out.
Feels like Jabo Fett knows that he kind of has to make plays here for his team to justify this Ryan Zarya comp they have. But feels like Duck Eating Greens also kind of know that. They're working a lot to keep him occupied during these fights.
Ooh, Witch is gonna fall again. That'll get the revenge though. Bitter pops. Ooh, a nice bubble. But Bitter still will eventually kill the party. Now, could still go either way. Coalescence out of 2 questions. Scare going after Bitter. Oh, gonna get the... Ooh! Rocket Barrage out of Hyphenated. Will fall.
Ducks have been doing such a
Really
good job
goes down. The combination of Bitter getting those dash resets and Jabo's hammer gets 3 kills there. But Ducks are probably going to be able to defend here if they can stay alive.
Barty almost kind of saved his team there in a weird way by dying to the blade, but taking up enough of Bitter's time that he couldn't get a ton of value off that blade. But he did manage.
Bitter is going to have the Dragon Blade. Here it is.
Another one.
Mercy. That's a good trade.
They couldn't touch.
Sound barrier comes out. Yep. Point is
Better than good.
Yep.
It's good enough. Barty's gonna back up, get a better angle.
You start thinking about completing this fight before overtime. Because if they don't do so, their only chance would be to get a draw here. So we'll see how this goes.
Is Bitter going to be able to get hyphenated? The bubble will come out. Big hammer, no, blocked by Scare. Jabo goes in, gets nothing, almost gets knocked off the map. Coalescence comes out, counter shatter from Scare.
Birdie's just walking through their team. He's just walking through them.
Barty is back on the Reaper. So our Goat C9 is going to make a change here.
It was a one fight for Ducks Eating Greens, but that was actually pretty good for Goat C9s. They got it really close to the end and try to get it in before that overtime, and they have a pretty big ult advantage now, unless they just keep trickling.
Staggers keep coming out.
Yeah,
Now, only about
40
30
seconds now.
Giving you a little extra.
They do have a grab though.
Graviton and the Valkyrie going to be up. The rally very close.
You've seen how
Valkyrie's
fast Bitter
gonna
can
use.
charge that blade too.
Panda uses the Valkyrie. They're going to try and get aggressive here.
20
Rally
seconds.
comes out. Javo doesn't find anything on the charge. There's a big grab, gets everyone. Except Hyphenated, dropping the barrage of his own. 2 on 2. Barty
Huge shield back.
not going to get anything on the Death Blossom. Now the counter grab from Poplio. Big shatter from Scare. But the payload's moving. Poplio the last one up. Mycelia going for the res. Shield back. Didn't get it. Hyphenated is on the payload, but not for long. Barty goes down, and the payload will move, but it's in overtime. So no chance to win this map for Goat C9s. All they can do is draw. They're gonna need to hold for 242. They want that draw.
See how it goes. Let's see what they'll pick going into this full hold they're looking for.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they have to do a full hold, right? They can't
Yes.
give up a single tick.
They can't give up a single tick. If they do so, then they draw.
They can give up 33.2%.
Mm-hmm.
That is the maximum. We will see how are they going to hold this defense, because you can't really switch. You only get one chance here to defend this.
I do
Have
think
to last
going with the Graviton Dragon combo
Yeah,
is
this-
pretty smart.
This is very intelligent. They have 3 minutes and they're using them very well. They know they just have to farm up an ult combo and then just use it, and then they only need 1 tick. Very, very smart by them. Meanwhile, Goat C9s are seem to be going all in on this ground war thing, which very nearly worked for My Chemical Throw Mats against the same team, Duck Eating Greens, but they're putting Witch on this Brig, and having a solo DPS Pharah against Hyphenated's Pharah. So we'll see how that goes.
I do think if you suspect your opponent's will be doing the Zarya Hanzo comp, playing the Zen here would be pretty smart.
The thing is, if you
Sound
damage
barrier.
boost the dragon, it actually out DPSs the trance.
Can it out DPS a sound barrier?
I'm not.
It- Sound barrier does not really work.
Yeah.
All right, so big beefy bodies going at it. No kills on either side, though. Hyphenated now behind Javo. Oh, but Bittersteel gets
Big pick.
kill.
They have to aggress on this.
They cannot res
They have
that.
to drop the hammer here.
They
Literally.
They're going
farm
at
anymore.
top there.
Yeah.
Big shatter from Javo, getting all the kills.
Yep.
So
Really good by them. We're
1 minute gone.
Yeah, you look at this, something of a doomsday clock over on Duck Eating Greens really fast. Barty's at 42% on his grab, which is really, really good for Goat C9s. And Poplio's steadily going along on his dragon.
That
Hyphenated's
is-
also 70 on his barrage, which can also obviously combo with grab.
That's the win condition for Ducks. They need that Graviton to
Yeah.
get up to 100%.
Meanwhile, Scare has his dagger. They might end it without it.
Coalescence
Good
from
enough one.
from 2 questions, but Scare gonna fall. Poplio going down, and those C9s look good.
Yeah.
With a huge play.
Only 1 minute left, and now
Now,
maybe Barty
now
not
Goat
gonna
C9.
get.
Now Goat C9s are very close to the combo of grab barrage. And Barty's having a lot of trouble farming this grab here, which isn't entirely his fault. His team is playing very aggressive here, looking for effects.
Rally gonna be used by Witch,
Yeah.
even more difficult. They are gonna bring out the Zen, so maybe a little bit more damage. Gonna get that ult charge. Party's still only at 70%. We need that. So many ultra. Oh, Bitter drops the barrage, gets 3. Duck,
Very late barrage from Scare.
Duck's gonna have to get back. Are they gonna be able to reset here? Hyphenated still trying to attack the point. Will fall. Oh, if they get the kill on the Mercy, that's huge. Only 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no! Are we gonna see?
Party.
Someone's got to touch.
They have both DPS ults on Ducky and Green. It's huge.
Poplio's gonna fall. There's the Graviton. That's gonna be it. Scare actually will be able to touch the point, but Hyphenated drops the barrage.
Let's see if
no
this
one's
dragon
gonna
kills
touch.
6 people.
Doesn't matter. No one's on the point.
It's not gonna do it.
The draw.
Yeah.
What?
My goodness.
A hold
Huge
there.
draw. Not to take anything at all away from those C9s. They played that so well. But that was a really good example also of not really understanding their win condition on attack from Ducky and Green. Because you see, like we were talking about before, all they needed to do was just farm that Grav and farm that Dragon. But on all their attacks, they played very over-aggressively, trying to get picks as you normally would. But the thing is, you don't really need to do that. You just need to get the Grav. That's all you need. And I don't think they really played with that strategy in mind, even if that's what they drafted their comp around.
I would agree with that. I think Party being unable to get the grab early on the fight was rough. And they did. Bitter still got so many deep picks onto their supports.
Yeah, to reiterate, I really don't want to say like, oh no, Ducky and Greens is through. Like Goat C9s played so well in that last round.
Definitely turned it up, and they putting Witch onto the Brigade. She did an incredible job of keeping keeping Jabbo just completely protected. I don't think I saw him die.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
So
very good.
the draw means Jeff gets to pick the map. Jeff has selected Junkertown.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, spicy.
This is kind of interesting because this is one of the last real Orisa Hog maps left standing in the current meta. Orisa Hog has really fallen down the tier list, but it still gets a lot of play on Junkertown here. So we'll see if they break it out, or maybe an Orisa Devo with his kind of supplanted Orisa Hog lately.
I expect a Widowmaker from at least one team at any given part of this map.
Very good Widowmaker map. Point A is arguably the best Mercy map in the entire game, which both teams have been very fond of, that Mercy.
What makes you say that?
The thing is, it's very long range. It's very, like, there's very long sightlines that Mercy can kind of, like, zip around with their GA. And also, it's, like, very low to the ground. There's a lot of cover for Mercy to kind of zip between. It's very fun to play. Like, there's a lot of different places that you can go to. It's not like, I'm trying to think of another example. Like Numbani A is also a very famous good Mercy map, but it's so wide open that Mercy has a lot of places where he's very unsafe jumping around. But there's so much cover on Junkertown A compared to that, with the same amount of like sightlines and stuff, that it's very, very strong for her to play very aggressive and safe at the same time.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Like, actually, there's one specific spot that I always, that I pretty much always use. Right before the checkpoint, there's that wall with the mini, like right by the cart track, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. That's a perfect spot to just like hide behind as Mercy, because it blocks you from the two doorways that the defending team usually comes back from. It's like perfect cover from that, and you can just kind of jump over the wall, or like jump up from behind the wall to keep your tether up, and it's very safe, and you can play like really up at the same time. Okay, I'm done rambling. I know a lot about Mercy. Leave me alone.
And I like to hear about it.
Now, did you know Mercy's name is Angela Ziegler?
I knew that too.
All right,
That's a fact that even I knew.
Looks like both teams are ready to go. So, Junkertown is the map. Ducks Eating Greens holding still the 1-0 lead in this best of 5. So Goat C9's looking to even it up.
Welcome to
The
jungle.
draws don't count for either. It's that's correct, right? It's not a win
Draws
for
do
both.
not count. Still 1-0.
So does a team still need to get to 3 points no matter what for 3 map wins?
Whichever team has the most points at the end of 5, which
Okay.
means if it's 2-2, we gotta keep going.
There you go.
What if we get a 2CP map and that also draws?
We were talking about this last night, and the answer is that it's very wacky. So let's fingers crossed for
It's
that.
fine. Don't worry about it.
2-1.
I didn't actually read it, but I saw a lot of words, so I assumed that it was wacky.
2-1 after 5 is still a win.
Yeah,
So
that's what
there's
I was
2
wondering
draws.
about.
Yeah.
You know what? Bittersteel is... Let's see. He is halfway back from spawn as this Bastion on defense.
Bastion on defense. We haven't seen this one for a while.
Yeah. I was wondering if Poplio is going to break it out, because as McFreeze might remember, he used to play that Bastion a decent amount on good pirate ship maps, but he is
Well.
discovering the Zarya for now.
The issue here is that Bittersteel is running the null sector Bastion. I don't know if you can overpower that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most powerful Bastion.
Alright, so the Bastion Junkrat defense with the Rhine and the Roadhog for Goat C9s. Ducks and Greens going to be showing the Widow and the Pharah. Rhine Zarya. Question back on the Moira again. Celia on that Mercy. So Hyphenated gonna take Hyphenated is gonna be the first target for Bittersteel, of course. Such a danger.
Yeah, now that the cat's out of the bag, it's going to be a lot harder for Bitter to stay safe here against this Pharah Widowmaker comp.
Looks like they're recognizing that, moving back a little bit.
It is imperative that Jabo Fett keeps that shield up.
Yeah, playing
Oh, Valish is gonna get caught out.
a Bastion comp well is about making...
Oh, the hook! Hugin gets a nice hook onto Hyphenated.
Yeah, playing a Bastion comp well is about making constant adjustments to your positioning and your... Not your team comp per se, but kind of the way you play.
Poplio is at full charge here.
As soon as Jabo's shield went down, Barty just ripped him apart.
Oh, Barty getting lots of kills here. Bittersteel uses the tank mode, but too late. Team is gonna have to back off. Valish is not gonna be able to escape.
I like the Bastion pick in theory and spirit, but with how much Pharah and Widowmaker that Duck Eating Greens have been running, not convinced it was gonna work out.
Graviton gonna keep Goat C9s off of the payload as long as someone touches it. There we go.
There they go. Wait a minute.
Poplio nudges it in with his butt.
That is of course, the currently accepted way of nudging the payload.
Well, yeah, you have to back strafe it in.
So Bittersteel is off the Bastion and now onto the Genji. And Goat C9s do actually have 4 ultimates online, both teams do.
I think the Streets phase is a pretty good spot for Genji on this map. There's not a lot of spots to the...
Which team is going to break out the ults first? Ooh, which falls actually?
The
Orb from 2 questions. You're not going to find anything with that hook? Hyphenated. Really? Pressuring. Knock Javo away. Javo does get the kill on the Mycelia. But it's a counter shatter out of Scare. Ducks Eating Greens.
you got my party at the backline to pick up
This
there.
is actually going to use the Riptire. No kill though. Probably able to get the shield up. And Duck's going to keep rolling this payload through.
Goat C9s are able to catch a lot of staggers.
Yeah.
I think that's going to give them the whole point.
Bunker Town is very snowball centric. You see a lot of teams just kind of charge through, sometimes even the whole map unimpeded. But here is the spot where you stop and put. right here when the
Two
door
questions.
closes.
Ooh, Barty gets a nice shot on the Malicious. Jabo Fett gonna have to back off, he's low. That's gonna leave space. Ooh, Wish actually gets 2 questions. Hyphenated eats a fire strike. Gonna have to
He
back
doesn't
up.
quite land his hook onto Hyphenated.
Hyphenated gets another fire strike to the face.
So if Goat C9s can win a fight here, it's actually huge for them. Right here in this spot where the card is.
Graviton gonna come out. Everyone's in it. Sound barrier, nice from Delicious. Shatter doesn't get anything, but now the blade out of Bitter Seal. Ooh, he actually falls. Jabo going deep into the back line. 2 questions with a nice fade to get out of it. Oh, big Shatter out of Scare, and the tables have turned. It's gonna be 3 kills. And now Goat C9's gonna have to regroup. Jabo went in deep, but did not get the kills.
Which is in trouble now.
Which is in trouble, for sure.
Yeah, should be an easy res. But gets that thing on cooldown.
But it's gonna be a lot of...
Jabo Fett is way out of position in this low. He has to protect his team from these Widowmaker pop shots.
A lot of free push getting in here. Which now going up onto the fan blades.
I don't think the Junkrat versus Fair duel is very advantageous.
Hyphenated still just getting so much pressure, but Jabo actually gets the kill on the Scare. Bitter is now on to the D.Va, so they're running this triple tank once again.
Yep.
Big Shatter. Scare.
Put a lot into Poplio. Eventually managed to take him down.
And now Goat C9s might be able to stabilize here. Yep. Ducks are gonna run away.
Now if they play up here, which they should, this is a very, very good spot to defend at because this door is closed where the payload came through, but they really need to open in a future patch because now they have to come through this tiny, tiny choke point. It is just so hard to break. But they're giving up a lot of space here. I'm not sure I agree with this at all, this way they're defending here. Just kind of let him on to the track.
Riptire is gonna come out. Bitter take out Hyphenated. Oh, the Mercy will go down, but it's probably not gonna be enough here. Poplio
His team.
gonna fall. Good hold there.
Yeah.
Barty not gonna be able to escape, probably. Oh,
Yeah, Barty staggering himself very, very much. Oh, unless he gets booped to safety.
oh, that was almost the greatest spoop I've ever seen.
So close.
Barty not able to get into the window.
Yeah, they're
2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Goat C9s are playing this very passively. You can play this little doorway that Duck Eating Greens have to come out of very aggressively, especially with a Junkrat.
They are running the Pharah and the Reaper though, so
Yeah.
a lot of area damage for Ducks as well. Hyphenated, looking for the barrage. Ooh,
Shatter doesn't quite catch him.
Graviton, but actually that's a huge self-destruct from Bitter. No one able to look at the grab because the self-destruct was right in it.
Yeah.
But now 2 kills on the side of the Ducks. Barty just pressing W, trying to take out Delicious, but
The supports can stick with Bitter Steel here. That'd be really huge for them. They seem to be doing a good job of it.
so Barty was... Oh, he's actually going to drop the Death Blossom here. Gets 2!
That's 2.
Wow!
Yeah.
So,
Spawns
don't
are about
know.
even. This
We're
little...
gonna 4v3.
Yeah.
our Ducks can be able to push this.
Yeah, spawns are like just about even. You look at this map from like an aerial view.
Hyphenated has the barrage. Can get behind them. Oh, big shatter from Jabo. Graviton was eaten again. Poplio just can't get these Gravitons out. Another self-destruct from Bitter. Not gonna find anything, but Hyphenated's behind the team. Mercy will fall. But Bitter doesn't get Hyphenated. Now Jabo trying to get the damage scare. Not gonna find anything on the charge.
Both members of that pharmacy are dead right now. Really big.
Reinhardt 1v1, gonna be won by Jabo. Only 8 seconds left.
I was just trying to buy time with 1 health and no healers. There you go, Z.
He's gonna be healed.
Yep.
John was able to get out somehow.
Now Poplio gets another grab already, but there's no follow-up damage. Counter grab out of Hugin. Still anyone's map. Hyphenated drops the barrage. Biopanda actually takes him out. But again,
Scares behind him.
big flank shatter there. Payload is going to start moving.
Bitter had that kind of retreat for that Mega in the low ground. Waiting
Hugin
behind
now.
him to re-engage.
Goats are getting pretty close. Malicious just runs in and dies.
They're staggering though.
Slight miscommunication there.
Hugin now going after the Mercy. Are still going to be able to get away. Bitter drops another self-destruct. Going to be blocked. Now Duck's starting to get the kills. Barty with the Death Blossom.
Gets eaten by Bitter Steel. He's been on top of eating the ults.
But all the kills in the favor of Ducks eating greens. It looks like they are going to push this payload. Get all 3 points.
Ducks are
Just
gonna
barely.
It was a battle. But Goat C9s actually did a really good job of defending that. They had so much time to push
Yeah.
that 3rd point. So, good comeback by them. Now they are going to need to move this payload and complete the map. They want to tie this up. Otherwise, Ducks Eating Greens will be up 2-0 and very close to the win.
Poplio is winning the psychological war.
He definitely is that. Are the Goat C9s going to fall apart from hearing too many voice lines? It's yet to be determined. So we are going to see the Orisa Roadhog, the Widowmaker, and the Pharah on the side of Ducks Eating Greens.
See, Bitter Steel's Bastion pick here, I feel like, is gonna be a little better.
It's definitely stronger on attack than on defense, but he still has to tangle with this Pharah Widow. So, see how that goes. And they know that it's a trick up Goat C9's sleeve now, so they're going to be a lot more ready for it than they were in the first round.
Hello there.
Bitter
Steel is also on that Torbjorn now. Maybe he's a hero. Maybe he's an
Could
actual
be.
legend.
Torbjorn Lindholm is a hero. Is Bitter Steel a hero?
See, that's the real question.
Bitter Steel
think,
is going to be Reaper.
Bitter Steel's on the Reaper, actually, yeah. Plays it sometimes.
They're choosing to defend at a kind of weird spot. I don't see this super often. Usually you see the Orisa on the high ground with the Roadhog.
Kind of a half measure.
They're,
Pull out Jumbo's shield.
they don't want to be vulnerable to that therapist. And actually Jabo gets in aggressively, gets Barty with the charge. So now there's going to be no tank, but payload's not moving.
There they
You're going to
go.
want to get on that. There you go.
Yeah, there is another spot you can set up on defense, which is like kind of flush with that wall. Yeah, that they were next to, but they kind of maybe couldn't decide which one they wanted, which side of the track they wanted to be on, and so just kind of hung out in the middle.
Ducks are going to swap off immediately onto Rhyme Zarya.
Yeah, Bitter also goes on this Diva now. Interesting.
Jabo's
considering they
actually
won the
going
fight.
after Poplio. No 1v1 and will win it. So no Zarya. Oh, Barty gets a nice shot onto Biopanda. That's pretty big. But Ghost
think they're gonna
9
win this
are
fight
going to be
now.
able
Oh,
to
now
push
they
this.
definitely do.
The triple shatter.
With his righteous fury
it's-
and his trash talking chat, he manages a quadra kill.
Jabo taking exception to being told it's only a game. Why you have to be mad.
So it's very big. That's very big series of kills after they took the point there. If Goat C9s can capitalize on this properly, because they made everyone on Duck Eating Green's back spawn. So they can really take position here. I think they're kind of doing that with Bitter Steel here up on the high ground.
So which will have
I
the
think-
Infrasight up first. The shield is up from Scare. So not going to be able to find any shots. It doesn't
Imagine to roll it forward without getting any kill.
Now the counter infrasight from Barty. And there's really no answer here. But he's not able to find anything with that infrasight. Barty is.
Self-destruct there from Bitter Steel.
So Ducks Eating Greens are getting the kills here.
Yeah.
They allowed them to push it almost all the way, and that's actually going to be in their favor because of the spawn advantage here.
True, they don't have to stop it at any specific point. It just has to be before the end.
Yep. So letting the payload move as far as possible is actually in their advantage. Closer to their spawn.
Albo does have that shatter now. Both Reinhardt's do.
He was looking for the grab, so...
Oh, Bittersteel gets Barty. The Graviton from Poplio. Gonna be countered by the sound barrier. Big sound barrier. Both support ults actually use.
Yeah, it's also hard to follow up on that grab when there's a Reinhardt with a shatter in your back line just swinging away.
It's true. Tank ults, tank ult
Reds, but this is probably just gonna be to stall as long as possible. 2 questions on the Zen. Zen is actually gonna be hooked in to die. Oh, big shatter out of Scare. But the payload moves.
He shattered and then charged off the point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was a in the last fight, Bitter kind of Olayed Scare like a bullfighter. He dove behind the point and then kind of ran back to his team and Scare charged behind him at nobody.
well, now Goat C9s do have the infrasight available. Barty gonna off the Widowmaker onto that Reaper.
Java Fett's going for the flank shatter.
If anyone see Java Fett, they will
do
now.
But it's too late.
Oh, Poplio with a nice bubble though to block that Earth Shatter.
Yeah. Hyphenated did spot him out, which is really, really good.
So, Goat C9, are they gonna back up? Bittersteel is now on the McCree.
Ducks and Swaps already back to the Reaper.
Ooh, he gets a nice hook from Hugin. Takes out Barty. Now Goat's gonna look to get aggressive here. Bitter with the flash fan onto Cecilia. Oh, tries for the second.
Finally gets taken down.
2 questions, gets the nice kill.
Poplio grabs in the back of the fight, or the front of the fight, I guess I should say. But there's just no follow-up after that Bitter pop-off.
Ooh, Hugin gets the hook, but no kill on the 2 questions. That's huge, actually. 2 questions close to that Transcendence. So he will have it now. Still 3 minutes. Oh, big charge onto the Ghost! Now 2 questions gonna use the Transcendence, but
How much IQ?
that's gonna be covered for the res.
If they...
Oh, Barty gets
so much
rezzed right into the high noon.
That poor guy.
Ooh, big rocket barrage.
Big
Bitter with the
flashbang.
flashbang, but
This might be winnable.
I don't
This
know.
is in a bad spot, though.
Goat C9s are stuck here underground. Only the Rhine and the Mercy.
It's in a terrible spot with those 2 tanks.
Now
We'll
Ducks
have to
are
back
gonna
up,
push
I
them
think.
back. Yep.
Double almost got the cheekiest 10.
Oh, Biopanda
Oh
gonna
my
be.
God.
Valpanda's looking
Oh
for
no,
a hit.
Hugin gets the hook. Biopanda actually gets away.
Valpanda's in the rough
The
spot.
self-destruct hits Bittersteel though.
Scare's gonna come around with his own shatter if they try to aggress on that. Probably not the best shatter we've seen out of Java today.
One of these teams need to stabilize this. Kind of set up a fight for themselves instead of this slobber knocker that's been happening.
Ah, there it is. We got it in.
Yeah.
On that Widowmaker. Is Butch gonna be able to find any shots? Gets body shot onto Lightning.
Looks like they're trying to hold the small choke. Goats are just going straight through it.
Oops, big hammer on a Scare. So let's just use the sound barrier. Is it too late? Really, no one gonna get it. Lucius is away from the team. Both Ryans charge into each other, but this is gonna be won by the Ducks.
Yeah. Would have been a fantastic time to dry put for Goat C9s, but they did commit both their support ults to that. It's a bit unfortunate for them with a minute left, but they do have Whole Hog, and they have Earth Shatter coming up.
60 seconds.
They're
see
still
what they
now
can
on the
make of that.
Genji. He's gonna be able to build up a Dragon Blade in time here.
If fight goes
he will
really
be
long
able
into
to.
overtime, I think he will.
Yeah.
Looks like he's trying to farm it off the
Farming
bottom.
off of Papio went in by
Okay.
himself. He does have the self-destruct.
Barry's on position though. Okay, gets nobody.
Ooh, Papio doesn't get the rematch. So now Javo gonna go in.
Great punish from Java.
Oh, Scare gets the charge. Kill.
If they can res this, that's huge.
No, Scare with the big shatter.
Gigantic, that's the whole team?
That's everyone.
That's...
Bitter
No
still,
speed. Can't
no,
right now,
Bitter still wants
okay.
that blade.
Bitter's playing. Yeah, Bitter's farming that blade so aggressively. They have 15 seconds to touch, which is they have
which on the
plenty
Brigitte.
of time to touch.
If we hold
They
them
can't
here,
panic her. Nabo just needs to walk up and tap it. There we go.
Oh, Poke.
That bitter's look.
Papio gonna escape.
Already hyphenated have both of their ults too.
He misses. Here comes that blossom.
Here comes the blade. Gets hyphenated. Gets party. That's big. Got both of those DPS ults, and now Bitter Steel in the backline. The Transcendence is up. Jabo Fett with the big kills.
It's only Papio alive.
Yeah.
There
They're
might
gonna
be a
get
chance
respawns.
though.
They're
They have
gonna
a
get
chance to
respawns though, but
defend.
it is overtime spawns.
Are they gonna actually reset fully as a team? I don't think they are.
Yeah.
Barty's gonna fall,
Combo.
and that's gonna be the push.
Lose low health.
They both completed overtime?
Yes.
They
that's
did.
correct.
Jesus Christ.
So now both teams will have 1 minute on one of the most snowball-centric maps in the entire game.
So...
All right. What is gonna happen here? We've got really anything can happen. 1 minute means nothing on this map.
Yeah.
You can take 1 minute and push the whole thing easily.
Yeah. The only real true like stopping spot is the bit that I was talking about before at the very beginning of point 3 when the door closes. Both of these teams can easily get it to there in 1 minute if they get a good enough opening.
So, Ghost C9 is going to be on the defense first. Bitter's still going to be running the Pharah, Witch on the Brigitte. That's interesting here.
It's only a game. It's only a game.
Gonna
What do you have
once
to
again be looking to punish those charges in from Scare.
5, 4.
Barty going to be playing the Widowmaker
It's only a game.
and the Rhyme Zarya from the Ducks.
Look like any memes here from Bittersteel. It's going straight on that Pharah. This isn't the most popular pick on the count A, but
I've made it already getting some nice rockets, but has to shield up from Javo. Ooh,
oh now
Bitter's
that's
still on the flank. It's Mycelia, but the Far Mercy gonna be taken out.
yeah, they have so much spawn advantage that it's just
That was probably not worth it.
The one pick was not quite... Because they lost the
Yeah,
whole farmer's
Mycelia's already back to 64.
And Delicious goes down, no supports online. Jabofet's gonna have to back up, but Hyphenated was behind him. Brigida's gonna fall as well. Now Goat C9, Ghosts are scrambling. Both Rhymes fall over. Now Hyphenated just getting
They,
those shots from
they
the
do
back.
manage to punt out of that area. Let's see if they can make something of it, but Scare's going off.
Hyphenated just getting all the damage in. Looking for Biopanda, will find them. Oh, a nice rocket onto Bittersteel as well.
What do you have to do?
Hyphenated getting all the kills.
And the snowball is...
Look at the ultimates.
Look at all the ultimates the Duck Eating Greens have.
Are they going to give it?
Yeah,
They
have
gotta
to.
give this up. And now
Because they're in
overtime,
overtime spawns, remember. You have to pick your
Overtime
fights
is in
very,
effect.
very carefully.
those spawns can get up to 15, 16 seconds instead of 10.
Yeah.
No one can hide.
Barty will use the Infrasight so they can go in here.
Yeah, Bittersteel's kind of skulking here, but he's seen.
Rocket Barrage from Bitter.
Does get a pick. They have to camp this res. They cannot let this res go through.
Oh, the door's closed.
Yeah, they're split up.
Bitter still takes
They have to stay on point.
And Mycelia.
Oh my, that was huge. They didn't let him get in the door.
Yeah. It's something that I've been preaching about a lot this whole tournament. Very proactive play from Goat C9s there. They were at a massive ult disadvantage after losing that initial fight. Duck Eating Greens had everything. They had Shatter, they had Grav Barrage combo. I'm pretty sure they had a Valk coming up, but Bitter pressed Q before they did, and he got a pick, and that's all they needed.
Then he managed to rotate around the fight into the high ground and take out both their supports, and that was it. That's all it takes. Very, very clutch and precise positioning from Bitter. That was very good to see. But they're gonna have to push it past point A for this one.
Still definitely winnable for Ducks Eating Greens.
Bitter Steel is the highest SR player this entire tournament, and he's been showing it this series.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
They're still
Steel's looking
to
for
run
it.
the Bastion again.
Here we go. Let's see.
This time on the attack. Did not run it on the attack last time.
My scouting indicates that he may not be sticking to this, considering he just waved high at the enemy team. But I want it.
What does he say is trouble as Monocro?
Okay, here we go. Diva. To the 3-3.
One.
The goats
Going as close
are running
to
the
goats as
goat
they're comfortable doing.
C9s.
Yeah.
So,
The other goats come.
well, how well is this going to work with hyphenated shooting rockets?
Yeah. And Widowmaker, both are considered S tier picks against Goats comp.
Jabba with the big pin onto Mycelia. There you go. So now, oh, a nice hook from Hugin. Gonna get hyphenated as well.
Drew Glesson's running for his life. Gets caught on that rock, or the box, I guess. Perfect play from them here. They're assigning their players perfectly here. Improving and putting pressure as they go.
Ooh, Jabba will
They're gonna
fall.
fight this though. Double Fett just went down.
And not even Biopan is not going to be able to res this. Just moving the payload.
Gotta keep an eye on this point. Make sure they don't just sneak it in and leave it going.
Party from Hugin. Oh my goodness. Now Scare's alone. She's low.
Gears gonna be isolated, and now this is really bad for Ducks. Hyphenated going low, gonna be taken out.
Two back spawns here with so little.
Mycelia pulling out the gun.
Someone needs to make a hero play here.
Oh, the self-destruct. Not gonna find anyone. Now, there's still a chance here. Mycelia going to the res. No, gets pushed off.
No damage.
Hugin though pushes off the whole hug, pushes them away. Party with the Reaper. Get her, nice shatter. Party can find the damage. Hugin with the hook.
So he goes down.
Oh, the counter shatter from
That's gonna be
Jabo.
it.
That's it. Goat C9s come back to tie this 1-1 series.
That last round.
On map
was-
4, boys.
That last round was gorgeously played by Goat C9s. That was one of the best. That was one of the best coordinated attacks I've seen all tournament from any team.
Saw this Dragon Blade from Bitter Steel. So big.
How many times are we allowed to say Slobberknocker per tournament?
Every time.
We have to say it more, no matter how many times we've said it. But yeah, I wish I really was Reinforce and I had access to a replay where I could draw on like one of those overhead maps that you see. But they played it so well. They okay, this is a good time for me to ramble about this, I guess, because both teams are electing to take a bit of a break here. But after those initial picks, they put a couple people on the payload and a couple people up just chasing the stragglers of Duck Eating Greens off the point, pushing them back into their spawn. And when they got to the doorway, they split up on both sides of the door, and they just with Barty like on the little stairway there, and they just kind of picked them apart. Scare didn't know which way she was supposed to look, and it was just like really pulled them apart, their focus, and they still had people on the cart the whole way. So that was just a constant pressure for them, making sure that they didn't just cap under their noses as they were going, and they just got picked apart as they were going through the door, and that was all very, very well played by them.
that was it was good to see. Like they really came together. The target priority was phenomenal. Both teams had just the most insane earth shatters. In a lot of the games we've seen early in the tournaments, the earth shatters kind of they come out. They're like a threatening thing. They get blocked often.
Yeah.
Recess there. But this game, both teams are shattering each other back and forth.
Yeah.
4-mans every fight.
The thing is, a lot of it is something of a meta evolving, or at least the various Reinhardts in the tournament kind of learning each other a little bit. Because I got the impression at first that the Rhines were playing their shatters very standardly. They were trying to like outplay the other Rhine in the normal ways that you usually would, with having your team poke down the barriers, having like Brigitte shield bash it or whatever. Very standard Reinhardt play. But all the Reinhardts seem to have realized at some point or another that all the Reinhardts really like charging a lot. And so they just wait for the Reinhardt to charge, and then they just shatter their entire team. And that's good. I've been DM'd by my good friend Bloodnose that I can't say Slobberknocker on TV. I say he's a liar and a coward. What do you say, Shikami? What do you say, McFreeze?
Slobberknocker is good, in my opinion. You can say Pierce 6 Brawl. You can say an absolute unit. That's a good word.
It's not a description of a team fight, though. That's a description of a person. Yeah, I agree with Mark. You're outvoted, Bloodnose. I'm calling you out on broadcast.
Let's see. If Jim Ross was here, would he say the goats and the ducks are reigning like cats and dogs? Or does that make no sense?
I don't know. Maybe if Jetpack Cat was here. But otherwise, I just don't know.
All right, so again, we're on a quick break here after the third map. Both teams, it's been stressful enough.
It's been
it?
been something. It's very understandable for both these teams to kind of take a breather. I know the feel after that game you all saw last week that I played in that got duck eating greens here. Yeah, and we seem to be also waiting on a lovely co-commentator, Shikami, whose internet seems to have dropped a little bit.
Like
good time for that to happen.
Shikami might have run out of megabits, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is DM'd me.
But okay, so we're still giving the teams a couple minutes here. All right, so the next map, Ducks Eating Greens will have the pick. It's going to be an assault map. So we have seen Hanamura picked before in this tournament. We've seen Volskaya picked. I don't think we have not seen either of the other two maps, but the new Horizon Lunar Colony will be available here. It's going to be interesting if we're going to see either team pick that. I personally haven't had a whole lot of experience with the new Horizon, but it could be interesting to see if either team is comfortable with it. Looks like Ducks Eating Greens have selected the Temple of Anubis. This is interesting. It's a very nice map. Yeah, very good for Used to be very popular event for Sombra play. Maybe not as much anymore because of no longer getting the ultimate charge on the health packs. Very good for defending with that Lucio, so maybe Goat C9s might be able to have a little advantage there on the second point stall. Going to depend on which team is going to be able to really put together a coordinated attack onto that second point. It can be so difficult on Anubis. So,
I think
looks like yes.
yeah.
Where's that?
I think Goat C9s might have a bit of an advantage here with that on that second point with that double explosives comp that they're really fond of running, especially with the Reinhardt to back it up. But we'll see how it goes for sure.
All right, looks like both teams are ready to go. Without further ado, we're heading into Temple of Anubis. Tied up, series tied 1-1 in this best of 5. I don't even want to predict where we're going to go from here. All right, so the Ducks eating greens will be on the attack first. Goat C9s on the defense, and they're still showing the Genji, at least for now.
It's a good Genji map. A lot of stuff to climb around out here. I'm not an expert in Genji, but I can wall climb a lot. That's what I know.
All right, so Witch on the Junkrat as well. Jabba Fett and Hugin on the Rhine Zarya. They have most of this match. And the Mercy Lucio, as always, on the supports.
Now we're talking.
Now we can see Barty on this Reaper on the attack. Interesting pick there. Can be difficult. They do have the Pharah to attack that high ground. See, maybe Barty trying to get in on the flank here with that Reaper.
Yeah, we've definitely seen them over the course of even just this series becoming a lot more fond of this Reaper Pharah comp, which is actually a comp that my like GM level team has started to run, like in our scrims and stuff. It has a lot of strengths to it actually, so we'll see if it keeps working for them.
Hyphenated, ooh, gets the concussion, gets the knockoff.
But they're not really mobile enough to capitalize on it too much.
Jabo is going to be knocked off the top, so no Rhine. Ooh, better still defense that round.
There you go.
Jabo going in aggressively, gets 2 questions. And Cecilia not going to be able to res that. Jabo still pushing forward. Hyphenated is going to get away. Hyphenated still doing a lot of damage with these rockets, but hasn't been healed. Barty's on the point. And now Ghost C9s are going to have to figure out how to counterattack this. Jabo gets knocked out of the way. Can't get the shatter.
Jabo had like 4 people's shoulders there coming in, but couldn't find a pin really.
So
yeah,
it took a little bit, but the first attack is going to be successful for the Ducks eventually.
Yeah, a lot of aggression from Goat C9s there individually, but not a lot of coordination there. Bitter dashed behind them, trying to make an opening, but nobody really capitalized on it. Jabo Fett went after Poplio, but the rest of the team just kind of walked past him.
A lot of ults online. Bittersteel's gonna pop the blade, he's gonna go for Mycelia. Get the Mercy kill. Poplio will take him out, but it's too late.
Yeah. Poplio's running for his life, trying to preserve his ult charge, but now they're not really going too aggressively. You will get away with that ult charge. That's actually really big with that.
charged up Zarya is so much more dangerous than a respawn Zarya with no
Why do you
charge.
have to be mad?
Yeah.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
4 ultimates on the side of the Ducks.
See what they can do. Wit does have that tire.
Probably looking for the big grab.
Why do you have to be mad?
He wants it. Bitter's pressuring him down.
Огонь по готовности!
Grab's gonna be dropped right into the center of the point. Rocket Barrage not used yet. Here comes the tire from Witch. Gonna get 3! Huge play there. That's probably gonna be it for the defense.
Maybe, I mean, you never know with 2 CP, but certainly a tick or 2 saving tire from Witch there. It's pretty huge when you have to stall for 5.5 minutes.
Bitter's still getting the staggers as well. So Barty is gonna swap onto the Widow. This is a pretty popular map, seeing the Widowmaker on the attack here. You got
Yeah,
that
set up,
very
set up
nice
on that
height.
archway. It's so impressive.
So Witch gonna put a trap right up there. The problem is Hyphenated can just clear it out as well to make it safe for Barty to get up there.
Destruction.
C9's gonna play all the way back on the point here. Ooh, Jabba Fett will go down. Is Hugin gonna drop this grab? The Ducks are scattered. Here with a nice shatter, but the barrage.
Another hero barrage from Bitter, actually. That was a lot bigger than it looked.
Barty will fall as well.
It's only a game. Why do you have to
And once again, the Ducks are gonna have to move back. Sound barrier was used out of the goats. That is something. No Valkyrie also used, so no support ultimates. This is a window of opportunity here for Ducks. They will have the Earth Shatter, they will have the Graviton, but no defensive ultimates. Ducks going in with the Rocket Barrage, they will have the grab of their own and the Valkyrie.
Get all this poke going both ways.
Why do you have to be mad?
This is the time.
Yeah, the double Flora, the Junkrat, so impressive. You have to be so careful on both sides with your positioning. Also,
Yep. Oh, Barty with the huge pick. This is the time. Here comes the grab. There's the barrage. That's the team kill. Bitter is going to take out
Still alive
Barty.
in the back line.
Is he going to be able to get to the point? There he goes. That's going to be it.
Wow.
When you kill 5 people at the same time, they don't respawn very fast.
That's true.
323 on the clock for the Ducks. Very fast time.
Yeah. Definitely matchable, though.
Definitely
how it goes.
doable. So, what are we going to see from Ducks eating greens on this defense here? After we said, that's what we were saying right before that fight, the no support ultimates, they had the Grav. They just needed Poplio to land the Grav. No Diva on the field this time. He's got to be thankful for that. He's able to actually get it off. Rocket Barrage. Everyone in the Grav, there's really nothing you can do against that. All right, so on the defense here, Barty running the Widowmaker. Hyphenated on the Farah, of course. Scare on the Rhine. Poplio the Zarya. 2 questions on the Moira, Mycela on the Mercy. No big surprises here. This map.
Let's get you
First
back out
point
there.
in particular is so good for Widowmaker. And Witch looking to run the Widow
Attackers
on the
incoming
other
in
side.
30 seconds.
I'm ready to.
But they're still showing the Genji and the Rhine Zarya of Jabo and Hugin. This could go down to which Widowmaker can get the first pick here.
It's only a game. Why do you have
It's
to
all
be mad?
about opening up space for
Hello
I
there.
think Witch
Widowmaker.
sees Hyphenated here.
5, 4, 3,
She's got her eyes on Hyphenated.
attackers incoming. Defend objective
Oh.
A.
Not able to get the headshot though. Hyphenated will get away.
It's only a game. It's only a game.
Goat C9's
Oh, I
going
know.
aggressively. Oh, big pick from Witch.
Big pick.
Oh, Barty gets the revenge. Now that might be, yeah, Mycelia's gonna go for the res.
He does get it, just barely.
Just got away.
Thought he was knocked away from it.
Oh, a Bitter Seal gets Mycelia. Now going for Barty. Barty gonna get the bubble from
Just be
Poplar.
careful here, he has barely any backup.
Oh, Biopanda doesn't get onto the ledge. Map geometry not in their favor.
Yeah. Simple geometry, but
Simple, but not favorable. Bitter Seal gets the kill on the Barty, but there's a trade. Delicious going down. Bitter Seal just kind of
still
standing on the
harassing
point,
that backline.
standing on the
like a lot
point,
of
making them
pressure.
come back. Now Javo looking to come down from the high ground. Gets the pin onto Mycelia and the hammer on the top rope. Absolute unit. Oh, Scare used the
Scare used
Reinhardt
the
Earth Shatter. Oh, that's not good.
Perfect snowball opportunity with Scare getting knocked out of that shatter on the second point. They don't
Bitter
really
Seal
have
has
any
to blade
to
as well.
stop it. Unless Hyphenated can charge his ult really, really fast here.
Bitter Seal with the blade. Javo has the Earth Shatter. Two questions.
Yeah, they're,
will
they're
have to
going right
collect.
for it. This is perfect by them.
Oh, Javo! No, Javo's by himself. He's gonna fall, and that's
Now they
gonna
have
be
to
the
back
push
out.
right there. Witch and Barty on the duel, and Barty's gonna win this one.
Why do you have to be
Barty is actually gonna use the Infrasight, but I don't know. This
Very-
is not looking like they're gonna push right now.
Yeah, very fortunate turn of events for Duck Eating Greens there. Goat
Yep.
C9s had the blade, they had the shatter, they had the grab coming up. They had,
Javo just got a little ahead of himself there.
yeah.
Without the team, and he got isolated. Now Javo going in aggressively once again.
Looking for it. He's on low ground though. I don't know how.
Oh, Barty with the snipe on the Biopanda. They're not going to be able to push this.
Yeah, that's the danger of this really aggressive Reinhardt playstyle. When there's a Widow on the enemy team, is that you just don't have that barrier.
Isolated going deep here.
They really need to pull out of this fast. They're just beating all here.
Well. Ooh,
There we go.
Delicious will go down.
Yep. Stayed way too long.
Now, they do have 5 ultimates available now on both sides.
Like me.
And Barty with the advantage here on the Infrasight. That's the 6th ult. Probably going to see those ults come out in this fight. Still a lot of time left for those C9s. Javo is actually 1v1ing Hyphenated right now.
Going at it. Poppy was looking for this grab. He's in the corner.
Looking for the grab, but goats are pretty scattered here.
Yeah.
Ooh, big blade! Graviton!
Got it off first.
And the sound barrier gonna keep Bitter alive. Big shatter from
Perfect
Javo.
shatter.
That could be the point right there.
Let's get
Yeah.
you back out
I don't know
They
if
both get to trickle. They didn't all die at the same
Barty
time.
gonna come out with the May. Can he touch? No, he cannot make it.
That's what a lot of these grab combo battles come down to when both teams have their combo is who can find the opening first, and that time Goat C9s did. The C9s also did a very good job spreading out as well, presumably knowing that they had it, so Papio couldn't really find a good opportunity.
So, looks like, unfortunately, Goat C9's not able to make it with 4:20 on the clock, but they do have
Yeah.
the time advantage here.
Maybe they'll be able to recover.
Oh,
Not
still a
having that
lot
5
of
second.
Still a lot
Yeah.
of time for both teams. We
Yeah,
could see
this-
this go to
Yeah,
past
this
4-4.
might be going the long haul. This map.
We will see. So, Ghost C9's on the defense. Gonna be running the Pharah, the Widowmaker,
Attackers
and the same
in 30 seconds.
comp on the attack here, except for the Lucio and the Moira. Otherwise, a mirror comp from both teams. Once again, we're going to see that Widow battle from Barty and Witch. Ducks eating greens on the attack here. Still more than enough time to get both points.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Hyphenated. Shooting it out to that high ground. Not gonna find anything. The shield's gonna be there. Bittersteel going in aggressively. Actually hitting the ceiling. And he takes a rocket from Hyphenated.
The
Gonna have to back up.
so low. Gonna have to soft reset a little bit here.
Bittersteel still going in.
Which is out of the fight right now. He has to, or she has to go find a health pack and then come back. This is a 6v5 effectively, but Ducky and Greens don't know
Ooh,
that.
Papio gets the kill onto Bitter. Oh, but Wish nice revenge gets Barty. And now Ducks have the advantage here. Oh, Papio gets taken out. Scare gonna drop down from the high ground. Is she gonna find a charge? No, gonna miss it.
Having to go for that same health pack again. We'll see if they can, the tanks and Mercy can hold the line here until she gets back. She has to call out for these, that she needs heal.
Oh, and Java gets the pin on 2 questions. Ducks are gonna have to retreat. Still 2 minutes left.
Why do you have
Still
to be
lots of time.
Both times with left, both times he immediately came back and picked off Barty in the Widow duel, so he did make the most of it.
Which looking for Hyphenated, not gonna find him. And now taking spam fire. Gonna have to go once again get healed. Oh, Bittersteel actually gets the kill on Hyphenated. Now going in, trying to get damage. Oh, big shatter from Javo. Counter shatter, but is it gonna be enough? Actually, yeah, Scare getting 3 kills here. 1 revive though on the Malicious, so both supports are gonna be up. Now Scare going in. Nice bubble to save Malicious, but the pin! Oh man, Scare! The hard carry. Going after Hugin, gonna find him as well. That's gonna be the flip. Just over a minute left to go. Goat C9's gonna have to back away. Jabo Fett did dump the Earth Shatter as well. Looks like we're gonna have 3 ults online for each team. Each team will have 1 support ult.
I'm gonna be watching Bittersteel here. He's been so good at these aggressive plays, and he has his.
Scare actually. Scare hit a big fire strike. Now it's gonna have that Earth Shatter as well. So 4 ults, 5 actually online for the Ducks. This could be big. If they can find the way to use them right. Oh, Hyphenated gets sniped, but Barty gets the revenge on the Witch.
60 seconds.
Are they gonna be able to res
They have to
this?
decide if they want to commit to this 1-for-1, and it looks like the answer is no. They're backing out. Gonna go for 1 fight here.
1 fight indeed. 45 seconds left. Bittersteel looks like he wants to use that barrage. Proactively. We saw that on Junkertown. Barrage to just stop the attack immediately.
Yep. There's getting kind of bullied here.
Graviton. Counter grab though. Both rocket barrages, but sound barrier gonna keep most of the goats alive.
2 for 2 so far.
Both tanks are down for both
Tanks
teams.
are down. That's
Oh,
really
Witch
big
gets
for
the
that
shot.
exact reason, which immediately gets a pick.
And Mycelia trying to res gets taken out. Bitter is now free to shoot. And no one left here for Ducks. Scare gonna try and charge back in, but not gonna make it in time. It looks good though to get that shatter.
Score 2-3. Switching sides.
So no progress on point B. There's your win condition for Goat C9s. They need to capture that first point. They need a tick on the second point. And they will go up 2-1 if they can do that.
I can feel a draw Anubis coming on. Can you?
It's precedented.
I would say, even that with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to get the first point and nothing else, I would say the house money's on a draw Anubis. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All right, so
Everyone for this Orisa Diva comp. And
That's
Barty
something.
on the McCree, actually.
This is interesting.
Interesting. Barty doesn't really play this hero that much. So I can only imagine that he's capable on it, how proficient he is at Widowmaker.
Definitely a very good, very solid hit scan
Yeah.
player. So it looks
Oh, this
like
is a very
they're gonna play the high ground
interesting
here.
defense. It gives Wit a lot of space.
But the problem is,
to- yeah,
no, it doesn't matter how much space you have if there's no one to shoot.
yeah. The thing, and the other thing is, it's this death ball comp that Dalbafet and Yugen are kind of stuck on. They have to just kind of walk up through this gauntlet. You see, they're trying to go up here.
So much damage coming out from the
Yeah.
Sarisa.
This is just preying on Dalbafet's lack of what's the word? Lack of flexibility here.
Like mother?
Oh, but the kill
does get
actually
the
will
pick,
come
though.
in.
The thing is, they do have to drop down if they do get to the point. Oh,
And that is what happened. They had to drop.
Yeah.
They weren't actually able to burn through the shield of Jabo.
Yeah.
They were just able to get onto the point.
Yeah.
Now Poplio swapping onto the Roadhog. They're gonna need to hold this second point for about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Barty will be onto the Widowmaker now. Ooh, and Witch gets a nice shot.
Heck, not sure they'll be able to get there though. With the res is already coming through.
The Infrasight is gonna be up.
Yeah, it does put that res on cooldown also. If they can get a pick early here.
He needs to break. The shield is broken, but a new one comes up. Poplio gets the kill onto Jabo. Here comes Bitter's Dragon Blade, looking for the Mercy.
They only need one tick.
Oh, but 2 questions keeps everyone alive. That's big. Now the supercharger comes out. Malicious not able to get the sound barrier.
Steel is popping off. He just won the game.
No, Poplio's still alive though on the point. Are they gonna be able to get him? He'll go down. Someone's gonna touch. No one's gonna touch. A huge play from Bittersteel. Genji.
That's the kind of play that you can make when you only need one tick. You can pop that Dragon Blade when you're down your main tank if you think you can pop off, and you just went off there and put his team up in the series.
Oh. The headshot there on the Mercy.
Most enjoyable.
Just to finish that one off. So goat C9s
Give him
now.
that 12.
Well, it's gonna be difficult.
They already got 3. Bunch of cowards, in my opinion.
All right, so match not over yet.
No. What is the score now? 2-1 goat
It's 2 to 1
C9s
in
plus
the
a draw.
favor of goats.
Yeah.
That is
Sorry, I was talking over you. Say that again.
2 to 1. Goats
Okay.
have the 2. Ducks have the 1. Ducks did have the win on Oasis, but they are not going to be able to pick it again. Pick is going to be Lijiang Tower. So I think we can safely say they want that Pharah advantage. All right, so what do you think we're going to see here on Lijiang Tower? If the Ducks can win this, they bring it back to a tiebreaker map. Goat C9s can pull this out. They will be the winners and go on to face Van Hayes. Looks like both teams are ready to go. So Ducks eating greens need this map once
Yep.
again to tie it up. Both teams are ready,
Where's that?
going to Lijiang Tower.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Map number 5. Could we see map number 6?
Very possible.
We're coming up close to the 2-hour mark on this match. Fatigue is going to be a factor. You got to
Yeah.
think.
I can imagine in addition to the fatigue, just the mental stress that's weighing on both these teams. This has been so close this whole series.
All right. Oh, here we go. We're actually seeing a Ryan Winston.
Yeah, we'll
2
see
questions and scare.
if they stay on it. They're staying on it for the hitting all the things in the spawn room phase.
That is an important consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Goat C9s showing a Rhine and actually Hugin on the Roadhog instead of the Zarya. Bitter and Witch on the Farah and Junkrat. Looks like we might see Winston Rhine comp.
Yeah.
The Ducks. Barty swapping off of the DPS onto the Zen. Poplio going onto the Genji.
Capture the
Yeah,
objective.
they are staying on it.
This is
Yeah, trick up their slave. Maybe they practice this and they're bringing it out for the clincher.
Ducks with their backs against the
Or,
wall.
yeah, that.
Oh, hyphenated huge conk on the
Oh.
Hugin. That's a big pick right away.
Going for it.
And now, just all the kills. Actually, Bitter
Good
Steel
kills coming.
to
Good
revenge.
kills coming in from Double Fett.
But hyphenated putting out so
Bitter
much
Steel
damage.
does go down somehow. I'm not sure how. I didn't see. But this is winnable.
They
guys.
do have to stand on the point.
You gotta get
Double
Double
Fett with
Fett.
21 health. He actually gets the kill with the
mistaken.
fire streak.
There you
but
go. They did it.
The Ducks will stand on the point. Bitter Steel now swapping onto the Doom Fist. He's gonna go back though. You can get the nice kill on the Scare. Oh, Bitter Steel goes low. He's gonna get healed though. Res will be up. Scare. When you've got all these barriers, what do you do to get through them? You bring out the Doom Fist. There's the blade from Poplio. Gets both supports. That's gonna be the fight right there. Scare actually uses the Primal Rage. Might not have needed that, but they do have the 3 ults and almost the Transcendence as well.
Yeah, you know what? You know what this is actually? This is the comp that lets Bitter Steel kill all the players on the other team.
Well,
or
Bitter
let,
Steel's
let
playing
Poplio
Brigade.
do that, I should say. I'm sorry.
Bitter Steel has swapped on the Brigade, wants to get these stuns here on these tanks. Going after Poplio. They're going into the back line. But how long is he going to be able to survive? Has the Harmony up. Does not quite manage to get away, but 2 questions to kill on the Jabo. Got the Shatter up. Gotta get it. He does get a big Shatter. Going after the Mercy. Can he get the Fire Strike? No. But Ghosts are gonna back off. Jabo Fett going in aggressively. Drops the Shatter. Ooh, gets everyone.
Past him.
And gonna pin 2 questions as well. So Jabo Fett with the huge play there. Poplio just trying to stall as long as possible on this Junkrat. Gets actually a nice kill with the total mayhem, but will be res.
Got it to 91. It's not bad.
91% is good.
Yeah.
So Scare has now swapped onto the Brigitte. 1 tank composition.
Yeah.
They're still gonna pop the rally, get the armor up. But again, the Farah can
This Riptire.
hyphenated on that Farah can take that armor down pretty quickly. Really hitting a lot of shots here onto those supports.
Good
There
job.
with a nice stun. Yeah. Bolt Valkyrie's gonna be used. Sound barrier hit by Malicious.
Watch this Riptire. It's at 15 health. It gets
Oh,
taken down at the
Riptire
last
dies,
possible
yeah.
second.
Now the counter tire from Witch gets 2. Barrage gonna find nothing. The goats will hold on the point. Let's see. Both teams with the Earth Shatter now. Barty does have that Transcendence. Alright, so both Ryan's jockeying for position here.
Pablio's on that Reaper now.
There with the stun on Java, but actually gets trapped. Both teams still. A big shatter from Java. Ooh, the Transcendence though.
Yeah.
By Barty. Now Javo's out by himself. Big shatter from 2 questions.
Getting shredded by Pablio though. Now they can aggress. Now that they don't have a main tank.
Rally
Something
gonna
not
be used
speed.
by Bitter. No, rally from Scare. 2 questions with the big charge. Misses. Now Ducks need to start getting these kills. Delicious will go down. Hugin will go down. Biopanda with the Valkyrie can stall this for a while.
It's only Reinhardt and small Reinhardt on the point right now.
There's actually 2 kills. Res was made onto Barty. Lycelia went down afterward. Biopanda gets knocked off the res. Now, ooh, Goat C9s really in trouble here. They only have a short time to get in a touch. Oh, Hugin, oh, that's not good. Hugin with the shatter,
Yeah,
the stagger.
really bad stagger there. I'm not sure
Scare
they
with
can
the
touch.
rally as well.
Dead.
There's no one gonna be there.
Gracer's
Bitter-
gonna try. I think no,
No.
can't do it.
Experience
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
Score 1-0.
All right, so we're heading to Control Center. Ducks eating greens, up 1-0, but this point gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah, very extremely death ball heavy. Actually, an underrated far map. A lot of very high level teams are realizing lately. Like Hyphenated's going to like. Bitter's going on this May. I
Ooh.
like it.
Interesting. But once again, Ducks running this single tank composition with the Brigitte, which is kind of the off tank.
Yeah. Fine spot to put her, but you gotta know how to play it.
I don't know, how long is TT going to be able to stay alive? The
Not
answer,
long.
not long. Jabo Fett getting taken low, but actually, no, he's going to go down.
Still down 1 though.
The Maywall. Ooh, Rez comes out from both teams. Now Barty getting aggressive on the Zen. But Javo going to take him out. Scare looking for the stun. Ooh, Javo, nice charge on the Poplio. Scare now onto the point. Duck's still in this. It's a 4-on-3. Now 4v4. Here comes the Dragon Strike out of spawn. Is it gonna find anything?
Here it comes.
Oh,
It does get
Wish
win.
goes right in the middle of it. Oh, the double from the spawn.
Really bad.
Ducks eating greens are gonna take first capture. How about that?
Yep. Yeah. Now Bitter does go on that Vara. That initial put didn't work out. It is not the best at retaking.
He's not.
Very good at defense if they were to have won that first fight, but still a beat.
So now, Valkyrie going to be used by Biopanda, but Javelpet goes down immediately. Are they going to be able to res?
I was looking
Look
for
like
it.
it.
Oh,
Big
here's that.
shatter from 2 questions. Pushes everyone off the point. And still everyone other than... Ooh, they're going to use the sound barrier here. They're going to try and take this still. Bitter still does get the kill on the Scare. And a counter shatter from Javo. Ooh, Grav would use by Hugin a little bit late. Celia just gonna try and stall as long as possible here. Gonna fall. And so 50% taken by the Ducks. Poplio swapping from the Hanzo onto the McCree. Try and deal with Bittersteel. You can look at the ultimates. Rocket Barrage on for both teams. Ooh, Wish Almost gets caught. Does get caught. Rocket Barrage gonna go
that
into the
shield up.
hallway. Barrage actually does make enough space for the res to come through. Now Wish gonna pop the rally, so that's actually a big barrage. Here going in aggressively on the Brigitte. But where's Two Questions? He's still coming back from spawn. Both teams back at full strength, but Goats will have the armor up. Ducks, most of that armor has been taken out already.
Clearing the area.
Both Rhymes swinging aggressively. The deep bata as well. That'll. And Papio will fall. Ooh! Earth Shatter from Jabo. Transcendence not there in time to save Mycelia. Looks like Ducks might have to back away here. Two Questions still trying to. Oh, big hammer! Gets both of those supports. Bittersteel falls as well. Now, Ducks getting onto the point. High Noon.
Oh, perfect
down.
High Noon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gonna take out everyone.
Character Poplio, I don't think has ever played in this tournament so far, but one of the characters he has most experience on, more than anyone besides Genji, I believe.
Catching you up.
I doubt with this comp, double fix. Like he's still like such a good. Okay.
Double fetch
play
going
out.
in. Missing the charge. Rally comes out. Gonna come out from both teams. Oh, Biopanda goes down. That's a big pick. No res. Rev gets both supports. Gets 3 actually. Bittersteel gets 4. Now this is Goat's point. As long as they can kill Hyphenated. Hyphenated, yep, just gonna back away. One more fight here.
Yeah, Double for the first time in this tournament is really experiencing the reality of being a Reinhardt right now. He's getting really bullied all across the map with this shield bash, this flashbang, this Bara, like just everything is bullying him, but he's just taking all these cooldowns from their team, and his team is.
Oh, Double Fed charges in and gets stunned. And a big shatter from Two Questions.
Oh, he misses the charge though.
But the kills still come through. Valkyrie was used by Mycelia just to keep everyone up. Stuns come out. And there might be a chance here. Jabo is alive. Are they gonna?
We'll have time to touch.
Are they gonna have? Okay. Oh, Jabo's been spotted. And now this is really bad for the Goats.
Oh, he didn't need to do this. They had time.
Oh, he drops the shatter. Now overtime has happened. Kills already coming in. The Ducks eating green send us to the tiebreaker.
What a series.
Oh my god.
I would not be surprised at all to see them break out the same comp again in Game 6 on Duck Eating Greens. Double Fed actually had a lot of trouble with it, finding openings for his big hero plays that's been so important for his team. That flashbang and the shield bash, all that stuff is added into the mix. So much to bully him.
Map 6. I didn't know if we were going to see it. Of course, Ducks eating greens in their last match went to the tiebreaker as well.
Yep. Had to play a lot of Overwatch to maybe get to the finals here.
All right, so going to the 6th map, Goat C9s are going to have the pick. It's going to be an escort map.
Hmm.
Going to have a little bit of a break here once again, just
C9.
for.
Yep, Goat C9s have requested a breather.
Okay, so going to going to the 6th map.
Oh boy. I'm glad that Shikami got out while he could. Yes, it was internet.
So
Yeah.
we're going to be waiting on the map pick from Goat
Yeah.
C9s.
Hard to speculate on things because we've had a lot of time to talk about pretty much everything there is to talk about these teams on paper. But I will be interested to see what map Goat C9s decide to pick here.
Definitely.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shikami has returned and is lurking inside our casting booth, but there's a lot of noise. Would be a lot of noise coming from his mic.
We'll see. It could be a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You never know what the
Okay,
government is up to.
I can talk about this guy in my general chat who's really, really angry about disconnecting from a ranked game.
Aren't we all, though?
He said a lot of bad words. And the other guy's saying GG easy at him a lot.
Did you say poop?
He didn't say poop. They're all saying GG easy now.
Oh.
Did you know GG easy is not filtered in general chat? Now I know that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, so the pick from Goats, it's going to be Route 66.
Yeah, not a fantastic Pharah map. Very, very fantastic Widowmaker map. So not great for, in terms of the other team, not great for Hyphenated, good for Barty. And pretty much any tank composition you feel like running is fine on Route 66. It's slightly dive centric, I would say, ever so slightly, but it's fine no matter what you want to go.
Neither of these teams has showed they want to play dive anyway.
Yeah. Like we were saying at the beginning, neither of these teams are very super capable of running dive at all, and that we have not seen it a single time, aside from I suppose that Winston Reinhardt Genji comp that Duck Eating Greens ran last time.
Duck Eating Greens electing to swap sides. They want to attack first. They want to be the red team. They want to be as red as the blood of their enemies. Unfortunately, there is no blood in this game, so that could be a problem.
Better red than dead.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's still talking about his disconnecting from his comp game.
All right, so just waiting on the ready up from both teams.
Did you know it is possible to draw on Route 66 and every payload map?
It's true.
If both teams capture 0.00% of the track completion total, then the game will draw.
All right, so just waiting for the teams to get back and ready to go.
Actually, I think if you get to one of the checkpoints and then don't push it any farther, isn't that a draw as well?
Please don't give them ideas.
They're not. If they're watching the stream, then we'll just ban them, okay?
That's true. I do enjoy a good ban.
Yeah. But yeah, it is technically possible, not something that will ever happen in a real game of Overwatch.
The real question is, which team is going to not be a coward and select Torbjorn?
That's true. This isn't even a bad Torbjorn map on point A defense. Don't worry about it, Merc. We'll be fine.
Torbjorn is good. and he is a good
Torbjorn
hero
is good.
and a good father as well.
I think Goat C9s will have a very teeny tiny advantage in this first round here on defense. But obviously Jabo Fett will like to be on high ground as the Reinhardt versus on low ground pushing the cart. But also it is something that nobody ever talks about. Point A, Route 66 defense is a very good Lucio point because the rotation, they're very small rotations, but like going from the top of Big Earls to the right hand side to the cart to like catch the cart, and like to the left hand side to the billboard. All those rotations are very important on defense to do well, and enabling rotations is something that Lucio obviously does extremely well with his speed boost.
All right. Well, the other advantage that
Yeah.
Goat C9s might have is that Ducks Eating Greens have some players in Europe where it is very late right now. So we want to get started with this map.
That's true. Didn't think of that, but that is an advantage, definitely. Yeah, this is some people who have paid attention to high-level Overwatch for a while might remember this point A defense on this map as the Lucio Sombra point, back when Sombra was considered a support hero, and you would just play with Lucio and Sombra around this hacked mega and just farm EMP. But and they changed Sombra to be an actual utility DPS and not a healer.
All right. Oh.
They're doing it. They might, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see. Goat C9's going to be on the defense. They're going to have to show their hand first. Bittersteel showing the Junkrat, which on the Widowmaker, and Hugin on that Roadhog. Interesting. So
Poplio is very good at this Bastion. He doesn't break it out much anymore, but I remember when me and him and McFreeze and Bitter, even, and a bunch of other people used to comp stack a lot. He used to break out this Bastion a decent amount of time. And he was quite good at it. I think there was one season where he had like a 70% win rate on it. Granted across like 10 games, but still.
Bastion always wins, that's for sure.
That's correct.
Oh, Bittersteel actually running the Jake Rat skin. That is pretty powerful.
Yeah. That is
but
powerful.
It does mean he will not win in the playoffs, possibly. Here we go. Poplio is on the Bastion.
Poplio's committing to this.
Real.
Let's see how it goes.
They've got
There's a trap right outside spawn. If Poplio steps in this,
oh no!
it's gonna, okay, no, it didn't reveal that it was Bastion. If he showed up on the kill feed, the dig would have been up, but he managed to survive it.
It is true. They are only running the one barrier once again. Brigitta's shield not going to do much to protect that Bastion, so dependent. Yeah, 2 questions. Barrier
is already down.
There you go.
That's why Arissa's so good with this pirate ship, but I just can't play it.
The Roadhog and the Junkrat, too much damage coming in under that shield.
Went for this res. Let's see if Scare can get out.
Oh, Jabo Fett goes deep.
Oh, very deep.
That is way too deep. That's not going to be resable. Poplio on the Hanzo.
That aggression has been both a blessing and a curse for them all series.
Poplio does die, and now
someone needs to get them off this high ground, though. Maybe Mycelia can pistol him. He can go for it right now.
Bittersteel with the double tire, and once again,
Mycelia is separated from the team.
That's actually going to be the team wipe right there.
See, if Mycelia was the true hero, he would have pulled out the pistol and just owned Junkrat as he was tiring.
Unfortunately, did not have the Valkyrie up. We know what everyone knows what the purpose of Valkyrie is.
Yeah, of course.
Ducks now will have the Transcendence available very shortly, close to the barrage as well. 2 questions looking for an opportunity to use the Shatter. Oh, he gets Jabo, but so much damage. 2 questions, or Barty using the Transcendence. Rez comes out on the Jabo. Here comes another tire. All the supports taken out.
So hard to push that.
Yeah, 2 questions does get the charge on the Malicious, but probably Double Fett's gonna look for the charge here. Is he gonna find it?
Big stagger.
Stagger.
Bigger stagger on hyphenated from the Junkrat.
This is interesting. They're running the. Are they gonna run this 3 DPS? They're showing the Ana pick.
Yeah.
Okay, Poplio swapped off the Hanzo onto the Zarya. So a little bit more standard here. Scare has played this Ana pretty well in the past.
He's playing around enabling 2 questions a bit here in this Rhine duel with that Ana. Remember that meta used to run through this Ana Rhine combo.
Oh, Witch though, a nice snipe on Barty. Can be res. Charge in from Jabo, not gonna find anything. These heal grenades keep everyone up, and Barty gets a nice kill on the Volition. Now 2 questions gonna have to get aggressive here. Valkyrie gonna be used by Mycelia. They gotta find a kill here to keep this movement. Mycelia going after Jabo.
Comes the tire, that's
oh,
huge!
a triple! Oh, baby, a triple.
Can't hold, yeah.
Oh man, so only one more opportunity.
One
but
last push
look
here.
at this. So many ults online.
The ults, yeah.
So which is gonna have the Infrasight up? Or
Let's
Barty
see
actually.
who,
Barty has the
who's-
Infrasight.
Yeah, let's see who Scare decides to nano here. There's a lot of viable targets for this comp. Especially Mercy.
Big hammer and the Graviton.
Huge grab. Here comes the grab.
Down barrier's
There
there.
it
Not
is.
gonna make a difference though. The barrage does too much damage.
They use everything except the nano, but they will likely be able to cap it off that if they have 3 on point.
we'll
I don't know
see.
if they only have 2.
Depends. Which
Big
Which can
difference
get a
between
kill
2
here?
and 3 right now.
It's only a game.
Can Witch get the kill? Barty looking right at this
Why do you
door.
have to be mad?
Here comes the respawns. Now Bittersteel, can he get another Riptire? Oh, 2 kills.
Huge mix. 2 questions is leaving the point though. Okay, Mycelia gets back on it.
Bittersteel trying to be the hero, but gets taken out by Scare. Point actually not captured, but Hugin will eventually fall.
All intents and purposes it's captured. That's a lot of back spawns for Goat C9.
Finally, yeah, point 8. And since it was in overtime, it's going to be a little extra time as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So now
Wait, you mean the respawns, right?
the respawns, yeah.
Okay. I thought for a second I thought you meant the like in-game clock, and my world was destroyed by that information.
Why do you have to be mad?
Oh yeah, they just patched that one in.
Yeah.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
So Javo taking a lot of damage, gonna have to back around this corner. 2 questions, looking to get aggressive. Oh, Javo, big shatter. Oh, gets knocked off his charge though. Gets antied and he's gonna fall. Which though, a nice shot onto hyphenated. Can Dux make something of this?
Hugin is holding this line though. He's behind him now.
Oh, he's behind 2 questions.
Let's get away
Riptire.
though. I'm not sure why he didn't go for a hook on 2 questions.
There's
there.
Riptire going right for Barty.
On these rip tires.
Oh, the hook for Hugin. Gets Poplio. Now 2 questions is in by himself.
There's not a bet.
Not much he can do now. But 4 ultimates, or
Yeah.
3 online for
Bitter
Dux.
Bitter is coming up so big with these rip tires. I think he's averaging like 2 kills per tire so far in this map.
A minute left. They do have the Earth Shatter, they have the Graviton.
Yeah. And
Spirit has the Rocket Barrage as
and the
well.
rocket barrage
Oh,
as well.
nice shot
There's
from
the
Barty.
pick.
That's big.
Gotta be very careful about this res.
There's the grab. Where's the damage? Hyphenated electing not to use Barrage.
Very awkward. I'll explain that in a moment.
Ooh. Hyphenated was too low. Gets the hammer.
30 seconds remaining.
Jabba will go down, and now
Slowly. I think
Mycelia
Ducks
got the
slowly
gun
getting
out.
the better of this stuff. Let's whip pops off here.
Ooh,
There's one
does
Papa.
it. Nice kill. Oh, Mycelia looking for Bitter.
Yeah!
Not gonna find him.
Aw.
Oh,
Lessons
oh,
is back
this
with that batter though. And Double Fight is not back yet.
He's got to use that shatter now.
There it is.
There it is, huge. Oh, Hugin though hooks Mycelia. That's big.
That's really big.
Sound barrier's out. Hyphenated has the barrage, but can't use it. Reds comes in on the Bitter. Now Bitter has the tire. This could be the finisher. No kills, but Barty the last one up on that Tracer. He will fall. Payload stops right here. Ducks eating greens. Just at the first corner. That's what GOAT C9s need to get it to. They make it, they win this match, and go on to face Van Hayes.
Yeah. So what happened there with that Grav barrage at that corner was GOAT C9s were stuck on both like on top and bottom of this little bridge here. Like Mycelia was on the top of it and there were a couple people below it. And Hyphenated was unsure of like committing to kind of one side of it with his rocket barrage. So he just kind of poked at them and didn't pull the trigger with his barrage. I think the best play for him, as someone who does not play Pharah, so I don't know the like intricacies of rocket barrage, but I think the best play might have been to pull the trigger like kind of horizontally to the bridge, but maybe he was scared that he wasn't going to get the right amount of splash damage to really get that team wipe.
Move back.
Yeah, Pharah owns.
How are you
Yeah.
feeling, Lacroix?
I don't.
So let's see. On the defense here, once again, Barty on the Widow. Scare actually coming out on the Moira, and two questions can be playing the Orisa. So a little bit of a swap up here. They're going to try and hold the gas station.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
No one's getting past Big Earls. That's the idea. On the attack, is Bitter still going to play this Reaper?
Attack. If he can get up there on the Big Earls, he can really do a lot of damage to their backline.
He can
really
get in there
terrorize
before
them.
they find him.
Yeah. Question is getting all the way up there though.
5, 4,
It's a long way.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
So if you can be running the Roadhog with
Escort the
Javel's Reinhardt. Which running the Widowmaker once again. Ooh. Spot hyphenated.
You gotta be
not-
really careful with that barrier, TQ. With that Widowmaker looking right at you. Let's get it up in time though.
Is Twitch gonna be hyphenated being very careful here. Oh, the barrier went down. Oh, headshot onto hyphenated.
Yeah.
Wasn't fully charged.
Poplio gets pulled down, he has to get back to safety. It's like a little... You can
Now
still run around the
Bitter's
left
in
flank,
the
though.
back line. Gets the mercy. That's big.
He does go down.
But oh, Jabo somehow got up on the high ground and was taken out.
Good aggression.
Ducks are gonna hold here. They should get that mercy back as well. 1 minute off the clock. If you're gonna hold, you want that first point hold.
Yep.
So much easier. The spawner advantage on this point. You're not gonna find the hook. Poplio going in aggressively. Charge comes in, Java doesn't get anything. Now Bitter on the Genji.
Taking Big Earls by himself, he's the lone man up on the high ground.
Barty hits the shot. Deflect. Barty pops the infra sight. Bitter looking for him. Barty is going to get away. Now hyphenated very deep in here. Gets the mercy. Java with a nice charge on the two questions. Fortify. Going to be kept alive by the Moira. Dugan is going to get the kill. Java will go down, take out Scare. Now,
Decent picks though.
yeah, Bitter gets Barty.
They're winning this fight.
It's winnable. Rez though onto Scare.
They have the spawn advantage. The spawn's
Oh,
coming in.
Valicious might be cut out. Gonna get the heals.
He's
alive,
he
though.
does get to safety.
Bitter wants
There's-
this blade.
There's 94 on this blade.
Oh,
he gets
hyphenated gets the nice kill. That could be the end of this right here.
huge grab.
Rev. The rocket barrage. And the Ducks. Bitter Steel is gonna be revived, but look at this, the supercharger and the damage from the Valkyrie. Goats are just gonna have to tuck and run.
Kinda. Well, I was about to say that's a devastating fight to lose for Goat C9, but Duckseed
look
and
at-
Greens also had to use all of their ultimates
They
to,
used everything.
to save it. So Goat
There's-
C9s actually have ult advantage here with the blade and the
Gonna be able to
shatter.
find this blade.
Yeah.
The key. His 2 questions can be able to stop this
Jabba Fett is
Earth Shatter. Jabba Fett
yeah.
is up by himself.
Yeah, right.
Here comes the blade. Still gets 1. That could be enough right there. All his kills coming in. 2 questions forced back.
Jabba Fett wants to save this shatter right now. He does save it, so they'll have it on this coming
will
up
have-
fight here.
The payload
3 minutes.
the checkpoint.
Goat C9s to win
This is if they can win a fight here on defense, this is easier than it feels like on defense here. And Scare is going to that Winston again.
Ooh. Poplio on the Diva.
If they could win one fight here, I think Duckies and Greens have a really good chance actually of
Problem
taking the
here.
field.
They only have the 1 support. To keep up
Yeah.
these 3 tanks, they gotta take the fight now.
Yeah.
They can't wait.
They have a little bit of time here.
Scare going in deep onto the Witch.
Going in. Poplio's not with him though, or her.
Scare's still alive. Barty gets a nice kill on the
Huge.
Biopanda. That's really big.
No one.
Scare being pocketed here. Mycelia close to that Valkyrie. Scare going after Witch. No one to peel.
Sure,
Oh,
Scare's
this
gonna be able to do that. These tanks have to hold the line with the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie's up. Here comes the blade from Bittersteel. This is gonna be the finisher. Takes out Poplio. That's gonna be it.
That's
Mycelia
gonna
is
be
the
it.
only one left. Goat C9s get the win in 6 out of 5 maps.
Play of the
They're
game.
going
What
to
a-
the finals.
What a series.
They're gonna try and keep Haste from being banned. But what a series from both teams. So close.
Yeah.
Neither team has anything to be ashamed of after that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Duckie and Greens, they'll take their bow from the tournament now, but the last two matches they've had have been just absolutely spectacular to watch. So it's nothing to be ashamed of at all.
Oh, what a match. So, both teams played so well across all of these maps. We went to so many second rounds on all these. Look at this. It's been 2.5 hours for this stream. It's insane. Duckseed and Greens put up a fantastic showing. Goat C9s just edge it out in the end. So, Goat C9s will be moving on. Play in the finals tomorrow against Van Haste. We're going to determine the time of that shortly.
There are 45 people watching the stream right now. That's so cool.
It's a good number.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm geeking out at my own broadcast. Well, not my broadcast, but you know what I mean.
All right, so I think, what is there left to say?
Sunday.
Sunday. So yeah, Go C9s and Van Haste is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow evening at some point. We're going to get that time to you as soon as we can. Thanks to Merc, as always, on the camera.
Yep.
Monocro and Shikami on the commentary.
I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know about Shikami, but
That's going to be all from us tonight. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. You guys have been so great supporting this whole tournament, giving all the love to the players. So thanks to all of you guys. We're going to be done for now, and we'll see you tomorrow for the finals. And until then, have a good day.
see you tomorrow.